Well, hello there. And wait, we're back? Why am I in the seat? Shouldn't I be not here? Isn't another campaign supposed to be happening right now? Wait a minute.
No, this was completely planned.
What do you mean
Totally.
planned? Hold on, let me check my calendar. Oh, that Monu campaign took a left turn at Albuquerque. God damn it.
Oh, for God's sake.
There should have been. Oh,
I have no idea
What?
what that was meant to be, Caitlin, if that was you.
yeah.
I think Caitlin
Discord
laughed.
ate that, Caitlin.
Discord ate that.
Oh no, I was just like, I took a wrong turn.
It took a wrong turn. Yeah, just imagine the Monu map is just driving in a car going, where is this stream again?
Yeah,
One
they're on
driving.
Mars.
Mango's the one driving
on-
it.
Oh no.
Yep.
More importantly, who's driving? Looks at the driver's seat.
Captain
Mango!
Mango in the D&D from Mars.
Went to Albuquerque, then took a rocket ship up to Mars.
I
Damn.
knew I shouldn't have asked Arceus for directions.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, just briefly passing on, for those who normally come by to our Monu campaign, the campaign is sort of off on this one due to me coming back from America and not getting any time to really get the next session ready to go. So we figured take a small break with this, and since we had this one ready to go, I figured I'd ask Kristen, and I was like, hey, Kristen, could you do me a favor and maybe we could do another one of your campaign? And then she was like,
Fuck yeah, baby, let's go.
and then that was so...
You need to do what Glass does. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then that way we did the campaign,
Yeah.
and then oh no.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead. I think shall we handle introductions very briefly, or
Yes.
Wait a minute! I just realized something.
What?
I just realized something.
What?
Caitlin, Kristen, and Glass technically here. The whole Moki gang is here.
True, but we won't make reference to that here simply because Glass isn't here,
Anyway.
unfortunately. Yeah, anyway.
but if Glass isn't
So,
here, then who is here?
Yes.
Us.
Anywho. We will begin with is no, I
Who?
press the button. I press the button. Come on, don't do this to me. I press the button. Thank you.
Ooh.
So, last time, at the restart of this campaign, 5 humans arrived in the digital world after gaining a sudden text whilst they were going about their very usual days on a Sunday. Everybody, with their own reactions, opened this text and they were suddenly transported completely somewhere else that they'd never seen before, greeted by an individual who called themselves Mistymon and made themselves known to the party as a Digimon, some kind of strange creature that was created of data and programming and things like that. After conversing with Mistymon and finding out that a great darkness is to eventually come over the world, the party met their Digimon partners in Lunamon, Vorvomon, Betamon, Lylemon, and Wormmon. And after meeting their partners, they set off on a journey to find out what this darkness was, when it was coming, and what they were going to do. Once Mistymon left them to go and figure out the rest of this prophecy that they were supposed to be doing. Currently, we now return back over to a flashback that we were currently having for winter. So the last time we had our session here, Mr. Little Ikakimon in the center here was having an art contest. Winter, with his art expertise being an art teacher, decided to join in and convinced him to also allow Lunamon to participate as well. So with that, Winter and Lunamon, as a one joined force, joined the competition and are now taking on other Digimon. First round started, they were to roll a brains check with a DC of 5. in which sadly Gotsumon was the first Digimon eliminated. Sadness. And
That's
with that, we join back with round 2. So, as everybody is continuing their art, Ikakimon is, as the first round is going, he's beginning to kind of walk around and kind of look at everybody's art as he's like going around everyone. So just as a reminder, if you can remember, if you want to go over again what you were doing, you can. You don't have to. But essentially, he's going around and checking everybody and going like, okay, this person's kind of struggling. Okay, this person's doing all right. Like he's walking between everybody, checking their stuff out. He notices Gatsuma and is like, what the hell?
he gets a gold sticker for participating.
Yeah, he just kind of like looks about, like sees him like slamming the rocks together because he's just, and he just, hey, you know what? I'll be nice to you. Here you go. And he's gonna give out. I'll take that. He's gonna give out a little gold star. Just stick it on his head. There it is for
Aw.
participation, and he's gonna keep going.
I forgot.
And yeah, he's going around everybody, just kind of checking everyone out.
He's just like, yay!
And before he returns back to his post, and he goes, all right, round 1 is complete. Unfortunately, Gatsumon is having a bit of an issue when it comes to his art, I guess. Gatsumon is just slamming the rocks still. He's having fun. Ain't nobody gonna interrupt him.
No.
All right, everybody. I know, I'm trying to find one that I can use. Don't worry, I'm aware of the music.
Okay.
I'm fully aware. I'm trying to find one that I can just turn on. Oh, fuck it. Where's that one? I removed it,
I ate
didn't
it.
I?
You maniac.
We'll just go with this one. It's boring, but we'll just go with it. I didn't pick one for this.
Hey.
It's mysterious. I know. We're just gonna use it. Sorry. Anywho, so I see everybody's getting started. Come on, go, go, go. Remember, you got 1 hour. You got 1 hour, folks. Keep going. And round 2, the second phase of this, is going to begin as you guys have started. So because you have 1 hour to start to start doing whatever art everybody has chosen, you all have to get going fast for what you want to do to make sure you don't take too long. And thus, everyone's next roll is going to be flight check. But if anybody wants to if you and Lunamon want to talk about like what you're gonna do to like make sure you can do this in an hour, feel free. I'll give you the option.
All right. I'd like to discuss if that's all right.
Go for it. Go for it.
All right. Do we have to do this in character, or do we speak out of character for this one?
Your choice. You can prefer to do this in character. You could do this out of character. It's complete, or both. Your complete choice.
Like in character.
Alright.
Also, just to add on before you do, everyone that was deciding to cheer on, remember you have 2 adversity tokens you can use to make Winter and Lunamon's rolls better.
Can we just confirm if anyone has used them and if the Digimon get them as well?
Nobody used them, and the Digimon did get them, I believe.
Okay, so technically each of the pairs here get 4 tokens, except for Callum, who's decided to walk off. Oh, not Callum.
Not Callum, Damien.
Sorry,
Damien decided to walk away, so him and Vervomon do not count.
Yeah, he went off somewhere.
Yep.
So it's for Gatsumon. So it's flight, right?
Yeah, Gatsumon doesn't have to. He's kind of out. But if you want to keep thinking, if you want him to keep thinking he's still participating, I'll let you roll for the funsies.
Fair enough. So,
Alright.
Okay. Do you want? I'll say what Balukomon's going to do in just a moment, but I'll let Del and Caitlin have their moment first.
Yeah.
All right. As Winter is finishing up the sketch and putting in the color notes, he places his art bag down by Lunamon, and he just kind of gives her a glance. Okay, Lunamon, I'm going to need help prepping the the canvas and paints.
What would you like me to do then? Do you want me to mix any of the colors? Or set them out all nice and neatly as well?
All right. He look okay. 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 I look at the color notes I put down for the tower. Make sure the lighting, that it works for the time of day, like the lighting for the time of day. Then he turns back to Lunamon. Okay. I want you to go into my bag, and I want you to pull out a small blank canvas. Nothing that's already been painted on. And my palette, and I'm going to tell you the colors.
Okay. Small blank canvas, and you give me the list of colors. Okay, I can do that.
Yes, and make sure you bring out the oil paints as well.
Oil paints. Those are
They're the ones in the silver. They're the ones in the silver tubes with the color boxes on them.
Color tubes, silver boxes. Okay, yeah.
Oh, all right. And Winter's just gonna proceed. Okay, and Winter's gonna open his bag to give Lunamon access.
Linamon then opens back, and she keeps trying to she keeps trying to keeps saying the list in her head while saying it out loud so she doesn't forget.
All right. Well, while she's looking, Winter is just going to name each of the colors one by one, and he's not going to move on to the next color until Lunamon gets the grabs the exact tube.
So first off, Lunamon hands Winter the canvas. Here's the blank canvas.
Okay. Wait. When Winter nods, takes the canvas, then he begins to prep. Then he begins to prep the Then he begins to prep the canvas. You know, how Bob Ross plans his canvases.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah. That's basically how he's doing that.
Beautiful.
So with this competition, I imagine Winter's gonna beat the devil out of his competition.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Nico at this point is going to look at the rest and just goes, well, it looks like Winter seems to be very efficient in all of this. It definitely doesn't look like his first time doing this.
Yeah, Lalma just kind of stares. He's just trying, he's currently trying to imagine this as a warriors competition, but with art instead. Just so that he can prep himself, just so that he can hype himself up for when he needs to cheer.
I mean,
Oh, sorry.
Winter teaches art. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Well, I don't know much about art or anything, but if this is a competition for artists, then he is a warrior of the arts.
God damn it.
Yeah, I bet he's gonna do great.
That is
That was so cute, by the way.
Yeah.
That was adorable, Del.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. I tried to do my best Lalmon voice.
No, it's good.
No, it's perfect. No, it's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
Still,
But anyway,
still though, Nico's gonna look and goes, Winter may look fine, but doesn't Lunamon seem nervous somehow?
Hopefully she's got this.
I hope so.
Jules is just watching the competition quietly.
Yeah, no worries, dude. I mean, she's got it before, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully. So-
Wormmon is just excitedly watching from Jules' shoulder, anticipation.
while this is going, Blukomon is going to finish the ice block he has made, and he's going to marvel at it, give a tiny smirk, and he's going to look over at the group, not looking at Winter, give a tiny smirk, and go, "Hey, Digi-Destined, why don't you watch some real art in action?" And he's going to start clawing to try to make a Frigimon sculpture out of the block of ice he's just blown out into there.
Brilliant. So due to the brains roll that you did last time, you succeeded in that. So you remember just fine how Frigimon looked, and you like when you start to do it, you can pretty much like replicate it, the appearance, pretty much well how you wanted to.
Very well. Yeah, I know. Make a start with that.
So going down the line, Ghostmon, he just failed the brains.
Oh.
So yeah, he just failed. DC was 5. So like he tried to think of a Digimon, like was struggling to, and he just starts drawing the first thing he thinks about, which is
which Digimon
I'm
was
now
this?
randomizing a Digimon.
Cockroach.
Ghostmon,
Sure,
it's
Ghostmon. Ghostmon is the
Ghostmon.
purple one that's closest to you. So this one.
Didn't he choose wood carving?
Yes, he's wood carving. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's like burning. So he's essentially taking his finger and like you see like a light flame, and you see him kind of like struggle to think for a little bit. He's kind of like flicking it around like between his hands and like moving it around his fingers, and he's going like, "Oh, what do I do? What do I do?" And he's like, "Okay, fine." So he just kind of thinks of like the first Digimon that comes to mind, and he starts to attempt to do a Kunamon. So if you don't know what a Kunamon is, I'm gonna post it in the Discord for you just quickly.
He's just a little yellow bug. He's just a little guy.
He's just a little yellow bug. So you see him trying to create this Digimon that I've posted in No Mic right now.
Ooh.
So yeah, due to his failed brains, he like kind of had to like hurriedly try and think of something. Sure, go with the first thing that comes to mind, and that's what comes to mind first. Garbagemon, you also failed your brains.
Yeah, Garbagemon completely spaced, just carried on getting all his food stuff out of the bag he brought. It's just looking at everyone else. Sees Winter drawing the clock tower. Oh, an idea. Looks at the sort of like brown clock tower, looks back at his bag. Pulls out a stack of bread and just sneaks off on Ghostmon and starts using the flames to toast the bread.
He gets distracted.
Ghostmon is trying to do this, and like he's he's trying to focus on his thingy as he gets started, and then all of a sudden he just sees this shadow appear next to him. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And like just looking at you with the most bewildered face, stopping for a moment so he doesn't mess up, and like is looking at you like, "Whoa, what?" And so with that,
Wait. Is Garbagemon trying to replicate Winter's painting with garbage?
It was attempting to build a replica of the clock tower out of food.
Out of food.
Oh my God.
Amazing. So with that, I need everybody.
Lovely available resources. As he carries on toasting the bread.
Ghostmon is gonna look at you like, I have an hour. I need to focus on this, and he's not even gonna care. Like he's looked at you weird. He knows you're doing it. It's in his mind now, and he's just like he's trying to continue his little thingy. So with that, I need everybody, except for Gatsumon because he's already done it. I need everyone to roll me a flight check.
No
So
bonus.
this round will determine how quickly you can go, and there is no bonus, just flat. Winter, since you have natural +1s, you can add them if you have one in flight, but otherwise, no.
Okay, I do not have one in play. I do not have one in play.
The DC is 8.
Oh no!
Oh, can I apply my skill bonus to this?
yes, we forgot about that last time. So yes, you can. You can
Yes.
indeed add your skill dat bonus for this.
Okay. Okay. So what's the? Okay, because I know that. Okay. So what's the bonus? It was a +3, right?
So
3.
it's +3. Yes, I add a +3.
Okay, +3 the flight, and
Yep.
Oh!
Ooh. So, okay, with these rolls, I have
Okay.
to roll as well. I'm a dumbass.
oh wait, sorry. Did you say what the DC was?
The
8.
DC is 8.
8. Shoot.
Okay, I need to.
Don't
do
forget your
flight.
tokens if you fail. Don't forget your tokens if you failed, everybody, by the way.
Rolled for Lunamon. She got a 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
So,
from the brains roll that Gatsumon failed at, does he get an adversity token?
he was eliminated from the competition, but I'll let you have a token anyway because why not?
Oh wait.
That adversity token was his gold
Oh,
star.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Question real quick before you declare who won and failed.
Yep, that's fine.
Since Lunamon and Winter are on a team, do we have to
Yes.
combine our role? Do we combine our roles, or is it just like separate role? Or are they going to be treated as like separate roles?
I believe what I said last session was you could add them together.
Yes.
Okay.
You did.
Right.
Yes. So you
Right.
have a 16 total. So you've beaten it by 8. So you're completely fine.
Okay. Sorry, I just needed clear. I just
No,
needed to
yeah, no,
clarify.
no, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. So, yeah. So, of the people who, we'll start at Winter since you had the highest total. You realize you have an hour, and you have done things quickly before as a teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
You yourself, like, I think you're kind of like you kind of look over, see what everybody else is doing a little bit. Maybe it slightly gets in your head. I don't know, but like you kind of start to go, and Lunamon valiantly begins going over and helping you to kind of pick up the pace a bit as well. So like with you two working together, like you guys share like a look and a smile, and you go, yeah, let's do it. And you guys start painting and doing your thing completely fine. There are no issues with you.
Yes.
Garbagemon, you, despite Ghostmon's awkward little thing here, I need to roll for Ghostmon.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Garbagemon, you are toasting this bread happy as Larry. Ghostmon, he was so distracted by you coming over. He is not doing well. He's messed up a few times, went out of line. He messed it up completely, and it's like it's barely looking like art, and it's more like squiggles where the antenna would be currently. It's not going well for him, and sadly, Ghostmon loses his like moment, and just he's like, oh, I can't focus with this, and like you just have perfectly toasted bread, Garbagemon.
And I go happily back to my table.
Perfect. As Garbagemon begins to walk away, Ghostmon is like, what? Oh! Like he just grips his hat, pulls the ends down. He's so Ghostmon is sadly eliminated because he had the lowest roll.
Oh no! Oh, thank God, that could have been bad for me.
Yeah, so
Ouch.
as we move down the line once again, Garbagemon, you are still completely like you go back to your table and you just continue. You're in the zone now, so you just start making this clock tower. You're keeping up just fine. Bulukamon,
Real quick, Jules is gonna like while he's looking at all of this, is like lean his head a bit toward Nico and just quietly tell him, I can't tell if this is an art competition or a science fair.
Either way, it's still kind of impressive the fact that he has the time to cook toast.
Anyway,
Well, Mama always told me not to burn garbage.
oh my God.
You know what? Fair play.
Fair play to you, Jules.
Alright,
Aeon,
moving
you
on.
were gonna say something.
Yeah, he's just basically going back, building up the clock tower, gluing it together with mashed potatoes, holding it in place.
I'll say this succeeds because you passed your flight check.
He's doing like Gordon Ramsay type shit.
Yeah. Sticking on bits of pasta for the decorations on the sides. Yeah.
I give you the clock tower of pancakes.
Amazing.
Or toast and mashed potatoes.
Stealing my idea.
Fantastic. So as this is going on,
Oh, what about-
Pokemon,
Yes, sorry. Hello.
you did fail the check. So you can take a token because you failed the check.
Already
However,
added.
So thankfully, you're not eliminated because you weren't the lowest roll.
How bad was Ghostmon?
Ghostmon was a 4.
Oof.
Please.
The DC was 8, so he failed quite spectacularly. So you start clawing yourself, and you start clawing the ice sculpture, and a couple times you do nick little parts of like a little bit, just a tiny bit more than you wanted off in certain places, and you go, oh, and you just keep going, and like you do kind of like, you're slower than the others, but you're still managing to like get the image that you want because you passed the brains at first.
I could say as he's striking, he's sort of like, just a bit here. You see, Digi-Destin, this is frozen fury. Just continuing to carry on his breath. He's like, okay, I can calm. It's just a bit smaller. I can do it a bit smaller. Damn, it's a bit smaller. He's gonna carry on cutting at it.
Brilliant. So as Ikakimon is like, he begins walking around again, and he goes over to Garbagemon and is like, watch Tower Sandwich. Huh. Interesting. Never thought I'd see that in my lifetime. Like, you can't tell if he's impressed or disturbed by the fact that he's getting a watchtower sandwich. And he goes over to Bulukomon as well and is like, looking over it. Ah, interesting.
Wait, it's not quite there, but it's a small hiccup. But I'm getting closer to my masterpiece. I hope you'll be impressed.
I just hope you can keep up with the Digi-Destined over there, because, and he looks over and he sees, like, Winter and Lunamon, like, working together, and they're totally in the zone with this.
He's going to look over at this, and he's going to sort of it's not going to grumble for a little bit, and he's then going to just go, all right. And he's just going to, and you see he's trying to claw as furiously as he can.
Brilliant. So Garbagemon is unbothered by Ikakimon's remarks, and he hears that opinion a lot. Fair. And he's gonna walk over to Ghostmon, just kind of going past Gotsumon because he's still hitting the rocks together. He's having his own fun time. And he comes over to Ghostmon and he sees the fact that, like, through his distraction, he sees the squiggles, and then he sees like a hole is just kind of burnt through.
Oh no!
Oh no! What happened there? What is was supposed to be on? I know. I just and you see a hand like just point past Gotsumon and just point over to Garbagemon, and he like Ikakimon looks over, and he's just I understand. You're still eliminated though. And he gives out a gold star, but it burns on Ghostmon's body, so it singes into ash and blows away. You know, I should have thought about that. And he's gonna keep on going. And he's gonna walk over.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Ghostmon.
So
And
that
he's
means
gonna walk over to Winter and Lunamon and go, ah, this is interesting. This is looking quite good so far.
Thank you. We're doing our best with the time we've got.
Yeah, it's a little bit nervous and a bit stressful, but it's actually also a bit fun as well.
Well, I'm glad you can see the fun with all of this. That's all it is, yeah? Despite the fact that it's a competition and all, and he's gonna, like, wipe a nose that isn't here.
Do humans have these kinds of competition back at your homeworld?
We do sometimes. They can vary from region to region.
You must be quite experienced at them, Winter. You hardly seem breaking a sweat.
I used to enter competitions like this when I was younger. It has been a while though.
Well, if we keep going like this, I'm sure we'll do well.
He just gives a small smile. We'll see.
Plus, I really like those shiny stars that you've been giving out. They're so pretty. Elunamon was looking at what was the pencil's name? That's
Ikakimon.
Ikakimon. Yeah.
I will type it in chat for you.
Thank you, Ikakimon. And like just points at like the fucking star stickers he's been giving out.
Yeah, you saw him like giving it to Ghostmon, and it just like he puts it on his body, and then it just goes engulfs in fire because his body is made of fire, and it just wind just blows it away.
Oh.
And you heard him go, I think I should have thought about that. And then he moved over to you immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
Ghostmon is like holding down the rim of his hat. He's annoyed at himself because he knows he could do better than this.
And Winter's just gonna kind of glance over from what he's doing and kind of look over at Ghostmon. Then, do not be discouraged. Everyone makes mistakes when it comes to art. I've made plenty when I was learning how to paint. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And then he just gives Ghostmon a smile. So don't give up at the first sign of failure. Sorry.
Ghostmon is gonna look at you, and he's gonna like stare quietly, and he like, yeah, you know what? You're right. He's gonna let go of his hat, kind of like rub his hands together. Yeah, you're right. I'll get it next time. You're not so bad. And he's gonna give you like a thumbs up again, like what he did when he first talked to you.
He's just Winter's just gonna Winter is about to go for a thumbs up, realizes he's still holding his painting supplies, and then just gives him then just nods at him, acknowledging the thumbs up.
Yeah, so you just now have, like, as the contest goes on, you just now have, like, Ghostmon. And Ghostmon's now paying attention to you. He's watching you.
Nice.
And, Ikakimon is just gonna like, huh, okay. And he's gonna walk back to his place.
Alright. Winter's just gonna continue painting the details.
Perfect.
Gotsumon is just gonna be watching Garbagemon's work.
He's not distracted by the food mountain.
I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard if Garbagemon won.
Yeah.
The dice tell the story.
Yeah. Lylmon now pretty much hyped up after what feels like hours to him. He's just gonna go like, woo! Keep going. What did he say his name was? He looks over at Rio.
Winter.
Yeah, Winter. Show us you're the best season.
This is great.
Brilliant.
No, that was funny. That was brilliant. Oh my god.
Nico's gonna look over at Lylmon and just go, personally, I'm more of a summer fan myself.
Have fun.
Well, I don't care what season it is. Woo! He's just gonna keep cheering for Winter.
Like on Jules' shoulder, Wormmon is like moving their the highest two front legs like side to side like a little wave kind of.
Oh.
Go, Winter! Go, Winter! Go, Winter! You can do it! Yeah!
Like they're just like cheering happily. Just they're going.
He sure does, doesn't he?
Digimon really getting to the rock.
Yeah.
And with that, phase 3 will begin.
Oh.
So time has passed. The hour passes, like it begins to like slowly like go, and you guys are painting your art, and we're coming to final stages. So we're coming to the second to last round. This round is any finishing touches and details that you want to add throughout the process. You're rolling charm. So can I have Bolukomon and Garbagemon and Lunamon and of course Winter all roll me charm?
Would you like us
Your
to?
DC is 11.
Oh.
11.
Question. Do we say what our touches are, and could we maybe convince a different roll, maybe?
Let me guess. The max roll for Belugamon is less than 11.
Oh, let's just say I have to explode.
Why?
All right. No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Since we're coming into final touches, if you have an adversity token, you can use it.
Oh,
I have none. I have none so far.
Fair.
Okay.
All right. However, may I add my skill dot to the charm roll?
Yes. Yep. You can keep using your skill that roll. We forgot it last time.
All right. Charm is my highest. Please be good.
hey!
We're good.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
You think that roll's amazing? I'm now gonna eat my words. Okay, I have a D10. Come on, Beluko. Come on, boy.
Oh, it's a 9!
I will at least use the adversity token to make it a 10.
All right. Okay.
Bugger.
So that's a 10 from Belukomon. Garbagemon.
Oh no, rolled.
Damn.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I don't know how you can make a tower of charming.
You never know. It
Hey,
might explode.
art's in the eye of the beholder.
Wait, what? I thought it was in the eye of the guy who held bees.
Oh,
Shut
goodness.
up.
So.
You're doing so well.
Oh wait, I realized it was 11. Oh no!
Yeah,
I
it's
get-
11.
I get a token back. I
So-
get the token back.
Yep, you get the token back because you failed that.
That's fine.
So, going along the line again from starting at the top, Winter and Lunamon. Lunamon, at this point, with the paintings, like the hour is slowly coming to pass, and Ikakimon is paying attention to a watch that isn't even on his wrist. Probably counting mentally. You see Winter enter his element. You start seeing him add so many little details. Honestly, Del, is there any like little details of things that Winter would like to add? I'll let you take it because you passed it. So
All right. Okay, so for final details with the time that Winter has left, he just kind of enters this zone. He adds very detailed like lines and textures to the tower. He puts some proper emphasis on the lighting, like almost like with the light glinting off the windows. He's just so deeply in his element that by the time he finishes the tower, he takes a moment and he just smiles wide, and then to finish off the painting, he he actually puts his signature in there, and to describe what his signature is. He actually has a very unique signature that he applies to all of his paintings, and somewhere in the painting he has hidden a crescent moon shape, like kind of like somewhere in the detail, like in the painting, where it's not obvious at first glance, but when you get a better look at it, you will notice like the crescent moon.
Amazing. Yeah, Lunamon, you see Winter adding all of these, and like you were just in awe
Yeah, I was just gonna
at
say
how
like
much he's added.
yeah, like I was just gonna say like Lunamon, like as watching this, like her eyes are just widen and her mouth is like she just like covers her mouth and just watches in complete like awe at the amount of detail and just how beautiful the painting is coming together for something that start off as like slight sketches, like slowly turning into almost realistic for how much like detail he puts in for just under an hour. Like she is completely is completely in awe of it.
All right.
Adorable.
Approved.
And moving down the line, we come to. Need to scroll to get there. We go. Okay, quickly, just before I do that, the order is
trash man.
The order is sitting, I believe, in the important channel. Chris.
Cheers.
Yep, it's in the important channel.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, moving down the line with our next highest roll, Bulakamon
Hello.
with a 10. With a 10. You're managing to add little details into this. You do make a couple of mistakes, but not any mistakes that will cost you your sculpture. So like, for example, with how quick you're having to go, like you're adding the little details, like you've managed to add like the nose and the eyes just fine, but when it comes to like the buttons and the shape of the ears and stuff that you wanted to add, like there are some like little nicks here and there that like you can see up close that have like had mistakes in them from how fast you've had to go. And like they're definitely there, but there are like some might be like one might be like a little misshapen or a little bit bigger. Like there's small mistakes.
He's gonna look at this and he just goes, okay, maybe no one will notice. I still have a chance. I still have a chance. I still have a chance. And he's going to continue to try to do more, unaware that he's, well, basically unaware on what's going on. He's zoning in best he can.
That's totally
He's
fair.
tunnel visioning.
Yes.
Yes. And we move down the line to Garbagemon. So with your... So how are you trying to add charm to this, Garbage? How are you trying to add details onto this sandwich?
Obviously, I've got some lovely little outlines to the windows in bits of broken off pasta, which is looking quite nice. I'm trying to texture so it doesn't just look like a big lump of bread. And I'm pulling condiments out of the bag, so we got mayonnaise, we got ketchup, we got mustard. Fuck it for me. Barbecue sauce. Yes, I used this voice for that one joke. Fuck it.
Hey, mustard, let's not be silly.
And the clock tower is not looking bad. It's starting to look a bit soggy, but it's
Yeah. Yeah. I like this. It's funny.
and it's sort of it's starting to sort of twist a little from the weight.
Yeah. So due to you adding a little bit too much, the bread is looking, as you said, a bit soggy from like, the ketchup and the mayonnaise and the Yeah, it's like starting. You begin to notice if you like kind of back away, you begin to notice it's slightly starting to tilt to one side.
Oh no.
It's not falling over, but it's like you can see it slowly starting to like just kind of tilt over.
And Hekakimon is right behind me, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Oh no.
So he walked over to you and he's like, you know, it's looking a little bent. Is it supposed to be like that?
Maybe.
He kind of gives like an unimpressed like an unimpressed like little hum, and like he kind of goes forward to look at it more. Definitely sees the fact that it looks a bit soggy and a bit lopsided, and goes, is a gold star. And he's gonna hand out a gold star to you, Garbage Mon.
I just imagine.
I can't take a lopsided sandwich I can't take a lopsided sandwich, man. I'm sorry.
I would love if that moment.
Try.
I would love at that moment he just sticks it and it's how it just topples.
And at that moment, Garbage Mon is going to slam the condiment bottle he's holding on the table, and the tower is just going to, like domino effect, collapse into one big sandwich.
Oh no! I was joking!
On the plus side, lunch is served. And he picks it up and starts eating it.
Nico's looking
As
away.
you start eating it, as soon as you start eating it, Ikakimon is gonna look at you like, what? Hold on a second. Why did you enter an art competition with a sandwich in the first place?
I left my penny supplies at home and stopped at the Digimon.
You know what? I gotta at least give you an A for effort. And he's gonna move on to Bulukomon and like he's gonna walk away at that point. Go to Bulukomon. You just have a gold star slammed onto your like trash can.
Gotsumon has had his gold star like plastered on his forehead.
Yes, absolutely. So, Bulukomon, you see a Kakimon coming over.
No, there's still more time, isn't there? There's still more time. It's.
Bro, chill.
And at that moment, he's gonna go, time's up. And he's gonna like stand right next to you. Huh. He's gonna...
Just sits there happily
Sorry,
eating
I'm
his
laughing at what
sandwich.
Garbage Mon said.
Guacamole
I'm
and sardines, my favorite.
Amazing. And Garbage Mon, as Ikakimon says time's up, you just see him walking over and looking at the somewhat has mistakes, somewhat like parts larger than the other ones, sculpture. And he's staring at it, just...
I call it Ode to Master. It's a tribute to the one that taught me the ways of ice. My master Frigimon.
I see. I can definitely see the shape of a Frigimon in here, but one ear's a little bit bigger. That button's a little too small. And he's gonna like come up closer, like look at it. Seems you got a little reckless in this, didn't you? And he's gonna like see like, you notice him looking at like the little tiny mistakes.
Balukamon's just gonna stand there, just kind of try. At the moment each mistake is pointed out, you watch him go from this sort of maybe there's hope to this sense of I maybe have a slim chance as long as the human does bad.
He's losing hope.
Yes.
And he's gonna go, "Oh, okay." And then he's gonna move away with no further comment, going over towards Lunamon and
Yes.
Winter. And before he makes his comment, I want you all to roll a grit check for me.
Everyone?
Wait.
So like Bulukomon, Bulukomon, Garbagemon, And Winter and Lunamon, please roll me a grit.
Oh.
Okay, grit.
Your DC is
Oh,
15.
oh shit!
I'm only making this if I explode.
I can't make this.
Explode, everybody! Hey, you can't do worse than me!
Or me.
I
That was an
exploded.
explosion! Lunamon exploded twice.
She did!
Yeah,
So-
and I did not explode.
No, we just need one more. We just need one more point.
Yeah, you're 14.
Well, you guys have an adversity
So
token.
reminder that the people that were watching are allowed to add adversity tokens to the total.
Nico will spend
no,
his
you know
2.
what? No. Oh.
My
Oh,
My partner would
I was
kill me
going
if I
to.
didn't.
I was gonna do it for you guys.
You can still do it if you
Yeah.
want to.
The higher the number, the better the result. We can make it even higher than the DC. For every deficit
That's
of
correct.
for every DC, for every 5 you're over, the result gets a little better.
Correct.
All right.
Okay. Could I?
Okay,
Okay,
Aeon has
so-
spent 4.
Okay, so who is able to put adversity tokens into this?
The groups.
So the people who were considered as cheering on your group.
So that's Betamon, Leomon, Ryu, Nico, Jules, and Wormmon.
All right,
Wormmon is also going to put 2 in.
I'm gonna put 2
Okay.
in for Lylemon. Okay, Lylemon's gonna put 2 in as well.
So we got 5, that's 2, so 7 to that. So that's currently at 21.
My
Okay.
God.
Leomon, 23. Is it fair to say I think all of us are doing them at this point?
Yeah, Wormmon added 2 as well, so that's another 2.
20, that's 25. Yeah, it would have been 26, but Leomon, but Floof apparently spent 1 already for Jules.
Yeah, so yeah, there's 1 remaining. So what's the full total of that?
That is 20. That is 25.
Amazing.
That's a
My-
deficit of
Beat
10.
that. You beat that by 10.
Good Lord.
So, Lunamon and Wormmon at the end. Lunamon and Winter. I'm sorry, I said the W. Excuse me. I had Wormmon on the mind because I looked at their token at the time. Winter and Lunamon, you two, as the finishing touches are coming along, like as the contest has gone on for the hour, like you've been so focused that you started like losing a little bit of the cool as the rounds have gone on, like Ikakimon walking over and checking on you and having like listening to him go through everyone else. And actually everyone that was listening and watching, can I please have you roll a brains check?
Okay, so all of us roll a brains check now.
Yeah, so like the people that were watching.
So,
Okay.
brains check.
Okay, brains.
Oh, so close to an explosion!
I
Okay.
didn't set a DC.
Oh,
I need to talk
Lylemon
about this.
exploded.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
For
we all
you
doing
not.
brains checks?
Brains,
I will,
brains for Jules.
You know, I'm gonna say your DC is 10, so Lylemon is a pass.
Oh! I'll save my
If you have
token.
tokens, feel free to add them. So that
I
is
have,
not-
I have 1. Oh, no, I'll save it. I'll take the loss.
Okay, so everybody that loses this, please take a token.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Jules, that is a
question.
success.
Question, doesn't
Oh.
easy going mean I get 2 tokens back?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Hey, I'll take my 2. I'll go up to 3.
Perfect. So
Betamon
Betamon, that
gets
is a
one.
fail. Betamon, I believe easygoing also counts for the Digimon as well.
Oh, sweet!
I think it does. Because, like, you know, as long as it counts for the person, like, I think the Digimon is allowed
Oh.
to benefit from that. So
I'm up
Betamon, I
to-
believe, also gets 2.
I'm up to perfect.
So, anyone... Wormmon, that's right, Wormmon.
Did you add the tokens to
Floof,
Betamon?
do you want to do...
Just about to.
Okay.
Floof, do you want
Yes,
to
you
do Wormmon, or do you want to...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, feel free to roll a brains for Wormmon.
Obviously
Okay,
not.
that is a fail. Please take a token for Wormmon's failure. So, Jules, and Lylemon, as this contest has gone on, and you've been seeing Ikakimon walk around each person every round, you've begun to notice something. Every time he's walked around somebody, he's not been cheering them on or anything, he's constantly been giving criticism. Rather
Oh,
than something constructive, you've noticed that every time somebody has made a mistake, Ikakimon has said something to them every time.
oh,
So just keep that in mind.
So he'll just elbow Nico lightly. He like, hey, Nico.
Huh?
You noticed it, have you?
Noticed what?
Pencil Neck there ain't given anything positive to say about them. It's all been criticism.
Huh. You know, now that you mention it. And he's just gonna ponder for the most part. He's just gonna ponder.
Yeah, Lylemon, you also saw this with your passive a 10. You also noticed the fact that he was being giving criticism and being like not positive towards the people he had talked to.
He just kind of At first, Lylemon just kind of glowers. Then his fur begins to bristle. Then he runs up to Rio. Rio!
What is it, buddy?
Hey, I don't like how this contest is going. He's just being critical of everybody.
Who
I
poofed?
can't afford the
It
point
was-
about
it
this
was
to
glass,
critique
don't
it,
worry.
but
Oh, okay.
okay.
Sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry, Aeon. I did not hear what you said.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't afford the point of Art was to critique it. Do you think
Yeah,
he's
but-
Go ahead.
you carry on.
No. You finish.
What, you think he's been underhanded or something?
I don't know. I don't know, but he hasn't said any. I don't know, but he hasn't said anything nice. Kind of reminds me of some people back in my home village.
Come to think about it, he's gonna overhear this and look over. Come to think of it, though, isn't the only good thing he's done is given out that little gold star thingy?
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
as you all are having this
Should keep
conversation,
on him?
nope. Sorry, you keep going. Keep going.
I just
Well-
said, should we keep an eye on him? That's it.
Agreed. Guys, keep your partners with you, just in case. And Nico's gonna stand next to Betamon.
Lylemon's gonna stand at the ready.
So and he'll like lean in to talk quietly to Wormon, and something fishy's going on. Be ready to take action.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I was too busy being happy.
Wormmon for happiness ambassador.
Like you caught her like mid-wave and was like, huh, what?
I both
Wait,
love
so we're
one.
looking out for
Jules-
bad stuff, right? What are we looking out
Jules will just sigh and give Wormon head pats.
She will happily lean her head into your hand,
for? So where are we looking out for exactly?
taking the pet, so she says this.
My heart.
So what are we looking out for exactly?
Something's up with this art competition. Though we don't know exactly.
Right, okay. I'll pay attention.
As she opens one eye, she's still enjoying these pets. But it's still And with that, as the last part of the competition continues, and you guys see everybody like finishing their finer details, and yeah, just like you suspected, you saw Ikakimon go up to Balukamon and immediately just criticize his sculpture at the end as time stopped. And then you saw him walk over towards Winter. Well, well, well! Now this is what I call a masterpiece. Look at this beautiful piece right here. And he's gonna like gesture towards the painting that they had finished. You did notice, everybody, that as Winter and Lunamon were continuing getting to like the last parts, you noticed them start to lose their cool a little from having to go so quickly. What do you do, since all of you use tokens, what do you do to help cheer them on at that moment?
Nico, I think, is going to call out and just go, "Keep your cool, Teach! The home stretch is on the way! You've got this!"
You can do it! Yeah!
Don't lose yourself now.
What? Lilemon just kind of bounds around. Don't give up. You're a warrior of the art. You're a warrior of the arts. Show them what you're made of. You've got this.
We believe in you, Teach.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Is Betamon going to say a thing?
Well, he's got us in the back, dudes.
Yeah. Winter just kind of hears them cheering, everyone cheering, kind of gives them a bit of a glance, and he just kind of, due to their encouragement, he just kind of takes a deep breath in, and then just has enough and then just feels like he has enough motivation to keep going and just focus on the task at hand. After you finish.
We can do this, Winter. They, friends, they have our backs. I know we can do this.
Yeah. But yeah. So by the time he finishes and is receiving like the praise from Ikakimon, he's just very relaxed, a bit confident, a bit more confident than he had been earlier.
Now this is art.
Hey.
Congratulations, Digi-Destin! You've won an art contest.
Thank you.
We're at the art.
Round of applause for our winner, everybody. Round of applause. And
Balukamon.
you see, like, Ghostmon, like, half clapping too. Ghostmon starts clapping.
Yeah, Balukamon's gonna hesitantly just sort of claw a little bit, but he's just looking down at the ground, feeling very defeated right now.
Go to my and applauding like.
Amazing.
He's just enjoying himself.
Yes.
Wait, we won? Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I certainly wasn't expecting it. Though I am glad. Winter looks at Ikakimon, then at the painting, then he glances over at the other competitors. But however, I'd like to think that everyone here, he gestures to all the other Digimon, did their best with the art mediums that they could do.
Yes, they certainly did. They certainly did. And you were all brilliant competitors. I'm glad to see that we had a great contest today, and I thank you for joining. It was amazing. You did brilliantly. This piece of art, and he's gonna like put his hands on it and take it off the like. Is it on like an easel? Is it like on something? Is he holding it?
It's It's on an easel. I like to think it's on an easel.
Okay, so he takes it off the easel, like looks it over, making sure not to touch it because obviously it's freshly painted. And he's going, I'll make sure you get some good exposure. And the people who noticed, so Jules and Lylemon, you notice as soon as he picked up the painting, you saw him smirk under kind of like this, giving the mischievous smirk. And after you hear, I'll make sure you get some good exposure. Ikakimon starts running with the painting.
God fucking damn it! He's a thief! He's an art thief!
Jules is gonna be like,
sorry.
what direction?
So I'm gonna say, he's gonna start, because he notices that all the group are obviously like over there, he's gonna start running away this way.
Knew it.
Lunamon is gonna immediately chase after him. Hey, get back!
Yeah, and
Come on, stick him.
Jules is gonna give chase as well.
Yep. Winters is at first dumbfounded. Then he's just kind of baffled. Then he just
wait a minute.
Then he just gets mad and being tricked, and then just runs alongside Lunamon after him. And then Lylemon watches this, and then he's just like, "Oh no, you don't!" And then he gives chase as well.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Mitch.
oh son of hey Aeon, guess what we didn't do?
Huh?
Didn't plan for chasing. Yeah.
He doesn't have stats. So with this, I'm going to give him a flat roll with just a single dice. I'm going to give him a flat roll. 'cause he
Here's a
doesn't
question.
have-
What stage is he, by the way?
I think is he?
He's rookie.
I think he's rookie.
I think he's
Please
rookie.
be rookie.
Yeah.
Please be rookie.
He's a rookie level, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Okay,
So he doesn't
so
get any plus ones. So I'm gonna
what about
say-
type? Just curious. Is he data, virus? What is he?
He is a data
know that.
type.
You do now.
He's considered a data.
Okay, so virus good, vaccine bad.
Yes, and data is neutral. So because Jules and Lylemon, you noticed this smirk from where you were, I'm going to allow you a +3 to a flight roll to chase after Ikakimon.
Oh shit! Damn it! I
Also-
should have used it. Damn it!
Alright, keep cocking these. Hold on.
Yeah. So Jules and
There we go.
Lyamon get the bonus.
Yes, Jules and Lylemon are the ones to get the bonus, considering they passed the check of noticing him being a
Oh.
bit like iffy before.
Oh, all right.
Um,
And what's the bonus?
3.
3.
+3 to a flight roll.
Oh.
If you did fight, it's flight.
Oh.
It's flight.
Oops.
All right. Light. 9. Do I need to roll for winter as well?
If
Or-
anyone who is chasing after Ikakimon, you can roll a flight.
What the hell do I do?
We
You know
have
what? Whoa! That's an
Oh my
explosion!
God.
That's an explosion!
Get
And
out
I
of
think
the way.
that's oh shit! Garbage
Oh,
Man's
no.
gonna
Oh,
try to
damn.
jump.
Okay.
Oh,
You
shit,
know-
I rolled.
Oh god. Oh gosh.
You know what?
That's a big roll.
Yeah. You know what? Nico's gonna see this. He just goes, I'm gonna go find our missing friend. Betamon, let's go find. We should go find Damien.
Okay.
So
Lead the way, dude.
so Nico and Betamon are gonna go try and find Damien.
Alright, cool. Yep, you guys can run off and find Damien. We'll say you guys go do that first, so Caitlin gets to be Damien in this flashback because they've been away the whole time. So you run off to find Damien very quickly. And what would you say Damien and Vorvomon are doing, Caitlin? What are they doing? I don't
so
have a
they-
map, so we're just having to stick with
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I'm sorry in advance.
Theater
so
of the
this is-
mind.
Damien said he was gonna get some as he did up there. He getting some supplies like food and any battle supplies.
Essentials.
Yeah, essentials essentially.
Uh-huh.
But and he's just kind of like him and Volva are just kind of chilling by a shop, and he's actually he's just eating a sandwich with Volvamon.
How ironic.
Yeah.
So I'll put you guys into view, considering
Yeah.
now we're part of the.
Volvamon's just gonna snuggle and just goes, "See, I told you you'd like the food around here."
It's pretty good. Beats eating the wild berries and growing meat.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with the floor meat. It's always good.
Just a bit hard to chew.
Do they not have it back in your world?
Nope.
Hey,
We do not.
Damien, isn't that,
yeah.
isn't that... And he's gonna look over and hear the sound of the footsteps, if that's okay, DM. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Yeah, so as you guys are talking and you're eating this sandwich, you like Volvamon, you kind of look over and you notice Nico and Betamon are like speeding for you.
Yeah, look, Damien, isn't that Nico and Betamon?
The sponge and the frog. Great. And I was enjoying our alone time together.
Nico's just running as fast as he can, like still in pace, like, ah, there you are. Damien, there's trouble.
To trouble. Did Winter forget a pencil or something?
Well, funny you mentioned pencil. Betamon, could you? I'm catching my breath.
No worries, dude. That Kakimon guy, kind of stole Winter's painting.
He sold his painting.
Stole.
Yeah.
Stole.
No.
Oh,
Huh. And why should we be worrying about this? It's only a painting.
Cause it's the right thing to do.
Can't he just draw another one?
Well, I mean, maybe, but, wouldn't you be, isn't the fact that we're supposed to be, he's gonna think for a moment, and Nico's just gonna have this little mini brain moment, just cause aren't we supposed to be getting that whole reputation thing up?
Yeah, but he's stealing from Damien, not some random Digimon.
He's stealing from you?
He's
Yeah.
stealing from Damien.
No.
Yeah, he just runs by and steals Damien and goes, I'll take this.
I was reading chat and I saw what you put and I read, chat is brown and my
It's okay.
chat
That's okay.
is brown. I have my phone fucking break. He stole from Winter and
Yeah.
not some random Digimon.
Well, that's the thing. It sounds like he used the art competition as like a means for stealing something. That's my guess.
Oh, he basically played you guys like a fiddle. Sounds to me that our reputation is kind of making us sound like we're idiots.
you know what? Betamon's gonna play on this and come at it from Damien's perspective. Look, dude, if they think they can steal from Winter, then maybe they'll think they can steal from you too.
Damien kind of just doesn't say anything and just finishes his sandwich.
Volvamon's gonna look up and just goes, Betamon is not saying you're a bad human. He's saying I'm sure he's very capable of oh dear.
Alright. Where the fuck is this prick?
Nico's gonna smile and he's gonna point back the way they came. He ran off in the other direction to where the museum was.
I guess we'll try and climb off before he disappears somewhere.
That'll be a good idea. And we're
Okay,
gonna...
dude, this way.
Alright, we're gonna follow Betamon and see if we can find a place to cut him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll let you guys do that. Yeah. So you guys like run off and try and find a way to like cut off where he could potentially run to. Yeah, you guys just start following behind Betamon as he starts leading the way.
He just leads us down an alley. Oh man, I thought
He
this was
leads
the
you
right
down an
way.
alleyway.
Damien, I
So,
think we're stuck.
no, you're perfectly fine.
Dude, I know a shortcut.
So yeah, I'll allow this. Betamon, you start taking everybody through a shortcut back to where you all were. Back to where everyone was. Ikakimon picked up the painting and started running. So the people who actually beat him are Jules, Lunamon, and Ryu.
Oh shit!
So you guys, he rolled a 10. So as he started running, Ryu, you see this shit, and you just, like, you see the shit, and you just immediately start bolting for him. Lunamon, you're right next to him as he starts running away, and you keep up the pace. You immediately start running after him as well. You're keeping up the pace, and you manage to easily get in front of him.
What about me?
And Jules, you're faster than everyone fucking else is right now. You were ready and willing. You started going and you immediately caught up and grabbed onto him if that's what you want to do. Or you could do whatever you want.
Oh, I'll do one better. While you'll have Wormon like climb down to his forearm and shoot sticky net at what's this one's name? Ikakimon, yeah.
Brilliant. So you fire, I'm just gonna say because of that flight roll doing so well, she easily hits that. So she fires this sticky net at him and goes, "You're not getting away!" And then Ikakimon is hit by this and immediately hits the floor. Lunamon, you get in front of him, and this painting is flying towards you now. Because he fell to the floor and it just started flying in the air.
Oh no! I got it!
And I'm gonna say with your flight roll, because you beat him, you beat his 10, I'm gonna say you catch it, and it's just fine. You even managed to keep your hands off of, like, the painted parts.
Come it!
Alright. Didn't Rio beat the roll too?
Yes, Ryu. Ryu, what are you doing in this situation? Like, to try to, like, assist, because you beat everybody. Like, Lylemon, you just see Ryu speeding past you.
Do you know what? It'll more than realistically slow me down. As I'm going past Leomon, I just essentially want to grab him, pick him up, and then as we catch up to Ikakimon, I'm just going to be there with a pissed off Leomon in my hand. Threatening.
Yeah, you're just like, you just have Lylemon now in your hands, just in front. I'm gonna do this, but like in front of you.
Yeah, Lylemon at first is unable to keep up the pace and tries to. You're like,
Hey, I'll get there.
I'm almost there. Then, and just as he feels himself slowing down, Rio picks him up, and the moment they catch up, Lylemon's just like,
See, I told you we'd keep up with ya.
and then he starts growling.
Jules
here
has
you're
like,
oh, you can surrender, or I can let him go.
Jules like has Wormon back on his shoulder and is giving. It's not like a glare. It's just that that unamused. It's like that unamused stare. Or like, are you serious?
Yeah, like really.
Yeah. Winter comes up, just kind of lagging behind a bit. He's not used to He's not used to running. He's usually teaching in a classroom.
That's totally fair.
Or painting. He's not. Like, I wouldn't say he's not physically fit, but he's not built for running either. like he's fit enough he's fit enough to maneuver around, but
Not like a flat out chase.
yeah, but not like a chase, not like a flat out chase.
He's getting old.
Yeah. He's only 25. Yeah. So when he does catch up, he's just like he just kind of does this. He just kind of catches his breath for a moment, holds up a finger, and once he gets his breath back, he just grits his teeth and just goes, "How dare you trick not only me, he lifts his head. He is not, I'll just tell you this, he's not a happy camper right now.
Understandably so.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like a dangerous glint coming off of his glasses. You know how in like anime when the glasses like have the
Yeah.
are glinted in a way where they don't show the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, glinted white.
Yeah, they kind of do that for a moment.
Amazing.
Yeah, as he's not only did you trick me, but the fact that you were planning to do that to the other contestants as well, when they put so much effort into their own work, their own hard work, I am appalled that you would do something like that to hardworking artists. And he pushes up his glasses.
That was dishonorable. That was awful. Why on earth? Why would you do something like that?
And furthermore, how'd you expect this to go any different?
Well, you see, Winter, can you please roll a charm for me?
Charm?
Yeah, so like, you know, and because there's no intimidation check, you know, charm is the best thing I can do.
Fair enough. That's his highest one.
Yeah, I think
Considering
charm is.
everyone surrounded him.
Well, I mean, you could put it as fight, but
Like, he's not physically attacking though. He's just using.
true,
words.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, should we?
Okay, I was gonna say DC is 5. You passed that by 10.
Yeah.
God.
Sorry, I should
God.
really wait on the DCs. I really need to wait on the DCs for these.
No, it's totally fine. I have no problems with this. So yeah, like he's just like stuck in this net. Ikakimon is like hands hands above him. He's like face down on the ground, like I'm sorry. He's saying I'm sorry over and over and over again as you're like intimidating him and threatening this dude. Meanwhile, everyone else behind him is like Ghostmon is still catching up as to what just happened. Like suddenly Kakimon picked it up, ran away. Now he's on the floor, and you all are around him. Like Ghostmon just kind of looks at everyone else and goes like, "What?"
Gotsumon is just busy eating the sandwich with Garbage-mon.
Yeah. Winter's just gonna kind of stares down Ikakimon. Can he tell if Ikakimon is apologizing because he genuinely feels sorry? Or
If he's being sincere.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like if he's being sincere.
let me see. I'm trying to think of like a role that would count for that.
Gondola. We love that.
Amazing.
Said he's a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy."
Yeah, you just see, like, as this is happening, you guys just see Garbage-mon just coming up on a skateboard suddenly with a broom, pushing himself along like a friggin' one of those, like, boats in the water in Venice. You know what? I'm going to roll a brains check for me.
All right, roll brains. What's the DC?
Yeah, DC. DC. Oh, let's go with 6.
All right, alrighty. Brains don't fail me now. You're a teacher for
No.
Okay.
Dang it. You said.
You're allowed to
I
add
did-
adversity tokens if you choose.
Okay. I only have one adversity token from the failed flight.
Fair enough. So
Yeah,
take
yeah.
another adversity token for me.
Yeah, I'll take the adversity token.
Yeah. Because you're so mad at the fact that he tricked you, you're finding it a little hard to believe his words. Like he's like from what you can see though, he's absolutely like he's cowering. Like there's a Lilemon in his face. Jules is standing next to him like, really? Wormmon is at the ready, like, you know, the string on the net still kind of like keeping him down. Lunamon is holding the painting that they managed to save.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Yeah.
hard to tell because of how you're feeling about this whole thing.
Yeah. Winter is gonna glare down at Kakimon and kind of notice him be cowering. Then he notices that Lunamon has the painting in her hands, and he just takes a deep breath. All right
Okay,
then.
bye, ghost.
Yeah, no, he's
Alright.
just like, he just floated over, like, away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Winter's just gonna kind of carefully approach a Kakimon, then kind of kneel down to like the level he's at. And like, I don't condone your actions. I cannot condone your actions. Stealing is wrong, regardless of what it is you might be stealing. Though, I do want to know your reasons why you would do that.
And also at this moment, I can say that Nico, Betamon, Damien, and Vorvamon, you guys have also arrived on the scene. I'll say you guys have arrived
Like round.
from
Like-
around maybe like the middle.
Yeah.
So like you guys arrived like there. I'll
Okay.
move Ghostmon. There you go. So you guys arrive there and you see like Winter kneeling down at this Ikakimon in the net. Everyone is surrounding this
Yeah.
pencil Digimon on the floor.
Okay. Oh, wait, you got him?
All thanks to Wormmon, of course.
Huh. And Volvamon's gonna look and goes, oh, well, look at that. They didn't need your mighty powers, did they, Damien?
Your mighty powers.
I love Pokemon.
You're welcome, I'm glad. Mitch?
Damon kind of just looks a little bit annoyed, like just slightly irritated, like he was enjoying the
do
amazing fight,
anything.
only to then like realize like, oh, they already caught him already, so he doesn't get to like,
Join in the
Fair.
action.
fair enough then. So I guess this was a waste of time.
No.
Wow.
Poor Damien. So you guys, when you guys arrive, you all hear Winter talking to the Sakakimon and asking him why he did it, and he just goes, I just loved you that much, okay? I couldn't help myself. It was just so pretty, and you did so well, and the contest was genuine, I swear. Like, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I promise. If you let me have it, I promise, and his hands, like, go up as far as he can, even though he's in this net. I swear, and the other guys can watch me do it. I'll put it in the art gallery like I said I would. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Anyone holds the painting close to her, like not wanting to let go, like, and like almost like project, like not like squeeze it, like, you know, because it's probably still wet, but like kind of just shows like she doesn't want to let this painting go near. I can't pronounce this fucker's name. The Pencilmon.
Ikakimon.
Yeah, Ikakimon.
Ikakimon.
There you go.
Ikakimon. Sorry.
It's all
It's all right.
could think of a horrible way to remember this name, but I really don't think I should say it live on stream.
Winter just kind of. I do appreciate. Listen, I do appreciate that you like my art. I do. However, that's no excuse to steal it. If you truly do appreciate something, then the best you can do is to say you enjoy it. And that, because that's what art is meant to do. It's a form of expression, and stealing it, you take that away from. You take all that hard work, all that expression away from the person. He glances over at where all the other Digimon participants. Imagine if anyone else had won. And I don't think they'd appreciate their hard work being taken away from either.
Yeah, you're right. Can you let me out, please?
If you want.
Oh.
All right.
I promise I won't run. I promise.
So Jules will have Wormon snip the sticky net off of Ikakimon with her mouth.
Yeah, she's gonna crawl down your leg and go over, snip it off, and then he stands up fully, brushes himself off a bit.
Damien then whispers to Wolfman, if he does try and run, set up a fire blast on him.
With pleasure.
Wait, what? Are you actually gonna try hitting him?
No. He said that if he tries to run, aim and fire.
Okay, I misheard that. All I heard was use a fire blast on him, and I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
Cause a reputation, all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if you want credit for art, so it's so darn bad, then just make your own.
I wasn't. To be fair, I wasn't gonna cast it as my own. I was just gonna take it. And he one of the pens, crayon fingers, scratches around his mouth, somewhat scratching a chin. And then he goes, "Look, I'm sorry," and he's gonna give a bow. I promise I won't do it again. I'll be honest from now on. I swear.
Oh, Winter's just gonna give a slight nod and stand. Oh, we will give you a chance. However, it will be only one chance. If you steal from anyone again, then know that as the Digi-Destined, we will ensure that the peace is kept. Mm-hmm.
You got it. I promise I'll do better. I swear.
Oh, all right. And Winter's gonna hold out his hand. Then onwards to a future, to a better future, for not just for Digimon, but for all artists.
Yeah, and he's gonna shake your hand. He will meet that.
All right. Winter nods, then smiles. All right. He turns to Lunamon. Lunamon?
Yes?
Mon, I think you. I think he's going. I think it's going to be okay. You can hand over the painting back.
What? Are you sure? Winter, you worked so hard on this, and Lunaman then looks at the painting and we did a painting together. This is our first painting together, and
They,
what
when,
if we can keep this one as a memory?
when Winter just looks down at Lunamon, kind of just looks at the painting. He kind of sees her point. Ikakimon,
Yeah.
if it is all right with you, would you mind if we keep this if we keep this painting? I would be happy to paint another for the museum.
He's gonna like look over towards like Lunamon holding on to it, and he's gonna look back to you and he goes, "You know what? After that, I think it's well deserved. Yeah, you can keep that one. You don't. I mean, it'd be nice if you painted another one." Like he's gonna like look at rub a hand.
Tell you what, tell you what, tell you what, if you really like my paintings, then how about I present an offer?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it is all right with, considering it takes a lot of work to finish a painting, and he kind of looks through his art supplies. Supplies like these can be quite pricey. So I would be happy to paint something for you as a commission if you'd like.
Wait, you really do that?
And Winter just nods. Of course.
Well, perhaps I'll take you up on the offer, but I think I gotta do some apologies first. And he's gonna look back over like slyly towards Balukomon, Ghostmon, Gotsumon, and Garbagemon. Garbagemon is still on the skateboard, by the way. He's just behind Ryu. He's just there listening.
Hello.
Hi?
And he's just gonna start walking back over towards everybody else, and going to each of them one by one, and he starts like saying like, "I'm sorry for my behavior, I was like," when he thinks about like, it's probably pointed out to him that he was way far too critical and far too mean. And as this all comes to a close, you all, like, everything is okay. Another painting is painted for Ikakimon as promised. Like, he does commission you for the same thing, and you do it just fine. The commission is just as good as the first one was. And as promised, he does indeed put the picture in the art gallery, and it is labeled with your names on it, being Winter, Sylvester, and Lunamon, and also the title that you give the painting to. So everything comes to a happy little close, and we flash back over to back here.
I don't think that was a waste of time.
It was certainly not a waste of time. He was true to it. Ikakimon was true to his word, and for that I am proud of him.
I never knew how quick I was on my feet until I caught up with the pencil neck.
Land movement was never really my forte, I can say that much. But
go ahead.
Even though he may have tricked us, I still had fun, Winter. And
So
I still have the painting that we did together, and I hope we could do more paintings like that together as well.
I hope so too. And honestly, it was a good thing we were able to convince Ikakimon to let us keep the painting, and then he kind of looks over the canvas he pulled out a while ago, the one with all the commission prices on it. Because of that event, I started getting commissions from all sorts of Digimon.
Yeah,
Yep.
after you started taking official commissions, I'm gonna say that Ikakimon, like, to help, to be kinder after all the trouble he gave you, he started really putting out the word. And, like, even, and, like, next to, like, on a little plaque, or, like, not a plaque, but, like, a little sign, he commented, he made a little thing saying that you were open for commissions, and if anybody wanted to contact you, that they could, and if you put down any details for, like, anything, like a mail or something that you were given by Maildramon at one point. After coming into the digital world, he began, like, he put up a sign that's next to the painting inside the art gallery, so, like, a couple of your commissions have come in because that have mentioned Ikakimon's sign in the art gallery.
Yeah. And I'll say that once Winter started accepting commissions, he created a commission price board, like detailing like what kind of paintings he would do, the prices for like what type of painting it was, like how big the canvas should be, like what type of paints he could, like the type of paints he could use, and things like that. Kind of starting a bit of a freelance business here in the digital world, which has netted him somewhat of a small fortune at this point, which he sorry,
That's fine.
sorry, but I will finish that. You know what? I think I'll just leave it there. I think I've said enough.
So that's fair.
Yeah. However, he doesn't just accept money. He is willing to accept whatever Digimon are willing to offer in trade in case they don't have any money. So they've also got I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. That was all I was gonna say.
Yeah. Well, though I will say, when Winter then puts the commission board back in his bag, it wasn't as much as Ikakimon was something to deal with. Well, it wasn't our biggest challenge that we've had. It wasn't our biggest challenge that we've had to face while we were here during our time here.
No, that's true. Oh,
Oh,
God.
I'm also gonna read. Garbagemon also commissioned Winter to paint a scene of the art contest and its contestants as a reminder to Ikakimon to keep his word. The payment was 100 bits and a sandwich.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, Winter, that sandwich was one of the best things you and Lunamon had ever had.
I will say, for the sake of the commission, Balukamon will be in it, but with a sad smile, like he's smiling for the photo or whatever you used and stuff. But basically, I would have said, for the sake of flavor and such, Balukamon, after seeing everyone run off, he just sulked away, just feeling rather defeated.
Oh, poor guy.
Aww.
Yeah. And I will say that Winter did do the commission.
Fair enough. Yeah, so Volvamon will chime in and goes, "Oh, are you talking about who was it? Reppermon?"
Yeah, well, I remember when we met him.
Yeah. That was definitely something.
So to give context of Repamon, he was the first combat encounter you had after arriving in the digital world.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention this to Floof yet, did we?
Yes, I did not. I am actually apologize. So I'm gonna give you full context then.
Well, this
So,
works
like,
out.
No one ever tells them off anything.
Sorry, my apologies. So essentially, soon after you came to the digital world, you all, as Mistymon said, he would take you to a small town that was outside of the jungle where you guys were arrived in the first place, where he said the Digimon were kind and stuff, and that was true. But you guys were met with a Repamon, and he was your first combat encounter, which is something we'll get to when that one starts. So.
Yeah, that was an interesting encounter.
Indeed.
I didn't
Well,
expect him to
Yeah,
want to
but-
fight, though. That was kind of scary.
yeah, I
Yeah.
still get what that guy's problem was with us.
Something about challenging himself or whatever.
Yeah, hey, it was a great challenge. I mean, come on. You guys remember, like, it was an honor to meet Repamon.
Though I couldn't get behind that tail of his. That tail of his could speak. That was crazy. I believe that's right, isn't it? I believe that's right, isn't it, Kristen?
Let me just make sure of that because
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head
Yeah,
myself.
I always thought Repamon's
Its tail has become a blade, and with will, making it possible for it to cope even attacks that surprise it from behind, blah, 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 blah. It has been seen quarreling with its tail in the middle of battle. So yes, I'm going to say the tail can speak, and it did speak to you.
Fair enough.
Is anything normal in this world? Like, at all?
What's normal? It sounds pretty normal to me.
Well, supposed to be fair, there are people in our world that talk out of there.
Oh?
Never mind.
No. Volvomon's gonna look over, just goes, no, who you on about? Who you on about? I'm curious.
Yeah, me too. I want to know.
You put yourself in a bit of an awkward space there, Ryu.
Unless you want
Hang
to...
on, were you just about to say something?
Wait, who was that, Betamon?
No? Me, dear. No, wasn't saying anything.
Are you wanting me to go? Are you wanting me to go next? Is that the implication?
I thought we were gonna move on to the next flashback.
Yeah, conversation is supposed to move.
Yeah,
on to
that's why I was bringing up. But sorry, I don't know. It's up to you, dude. It's up to you. I don't mind.
No, it's okay. Anybody can bring it up. It doesn't have to be someone specific each time.
When we encountered that Repamon, I wanted to say I've seen everything, but but even now it's still too early to say that.
It's true.
Ludamon then says but hey, it also showed how strong you are. That it showed that you've proven yourselves to be the Digi-Destined. That Mistymon meant. That Mistymon said. And it helped us get closer, didn't it?
Nico's gonna look over. I know what you're on about, Lunamon, but you also have to remember that even though we attracted attention, I think, and he looks over at Ryu, almost with a small bit of might not be best to bring up, but he's just gonna sigh and goes, I think we also brought up the unwanted kind of attention. And he looks at Ryu with a sort of, that's who you were referring to, wasn't it?
Yeah, I might have got a bit carried away.
Hey, Lylemon just kind of glances over at Rio, looking a bit uncomfortable.
Come on, let's not focus on that right now.
Yeah. How about we talk about the Repamon guy instead? That was fun. As much as it was kind of scary, though.
Yeah, it was an honor to. Yeah, it was an honor to fight Repamon. A complete honor. Here, hey,
And Rio.
Mind if I Mind if I tell this story?
I was gonna have Jewel say something.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And really, Wormon, you should take part in fights more since you fight so well, even if you didn't want to.
Aw, I did my best for you, Jules.
And that's all you can do.
Rio!
And Lylemon just kind of pounces on, just kind of pats his paws on Rio's lap. And he's sitting down, right?
Tell me a story.
alright.
Yeah, I believe we had everyone sitting around preparing, eating the stew that Damien had prepared.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah.
preparing it.
Okay, little buddy, if you want to tell it, you tell it.
How? Right then, listen up, everyone, because this is gonna because this story is always better when I tell it.
Repamon it is then.
And as Lylemon begins
He's
to
giving
tell,
a look that says, right.
and as Lylemon begins to tell the story, you guys are whisked back in your minds, back when Mistymon took you to a place that looked like this. I realized I didn't have a map for it. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. See it? We can make it work.
Yeah, so we had. This is gonna be loud. I'm sorry.
Oh.
There. There we go. This will do. The loop is on. Yay. So you guys, as Mistymon promised, he has brought you towards a small town on the outside of the village. I know the picture doesn't look like a village, but just pretend. Where it's surrounded in trees. There are flowers everywhere. The architecture is absolutely beautiful. It's not like a town you've ever seen back home before. This place is pristine. It's calm. It's genuinely like just beautiful, with the sun like beaming down and creating loads of like light on the flowers and the plants that surround the area and whatnot. And yeah, please place yourselves on the screen because obviously you're all here.
Okay.
And Mistymon kind of brings you into this town.
Mistymon, that's not safe, sir. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. So he kind of brings you into this town, and he goes, "Here we are.
Do you want to put
Hopefully I
Beta?
managed to get you here as quickly as I said I would." All right, yeah, Betamon.
Yeah, sorry. It'd be better if Betamon brings himself onto the map.
There he is.
Um,
There we are.
Same with Lunamon.
Oh yeah. I'll let Caitlin do that.
Sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. There we go.
Dude, I need longer legs.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a walk since like you exited the ruins. And you all arrive in this town. So using the information like that you got from Mistymon, where he promised that he would take you to a small town. Yeah, you're just outside the jungle, the like ruins area that you were just in. You all arrive here, and yeah, so you all go into. He takes you to this one building, where he wanders in, and you guys talk to an NPC. I didn't have tokens for this, so I'm gonna have to pull some bullshit. I'm gonna say you guys run into someone that looks like this. Sitting at the counter on a chair.
What?
You got a doggo?
Wait a fucking minute.
I just realized too.
No, it's not. That's not Palugomon. That's not Palugomon.
That's not Lugamon. That's
No.
not Lugamon.
Wait. Kristen, is this yours?
Indeed.
I
So,
knew it!
as you all walk into this inn, with Mistymon kind of like opening the door with his magic and letting you all go first because he's polite that way. In you go. We will find refuge in here.
Thanks, Gandalf.
He's going to completely ignore that.
Okay.
Actually, as you do that, you feel a little like flick of wind underneath your feet, Damien, and you almost trip and land on the floor as you walk in the doorway.
Vovomon's gonna look at you and goes, Damien, are you alright?
Damien kind of glares and like says like, he's like, get.
Wait. Okay, so
Mistymon's simply going to give you a smile and look back to everyone else and allowing them in just fine.
okay, so for context, this is before Ikakimon, right?
Yes, so this is the one of like literally the first town you guys had ever gone to.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So Nico's just constantly just looking around. He's going to have a look back around to see the rest of the town for the various other Digimon. And then he's going to make his way inside.
Yeah. Winter's just gonna look around at his surroundings, just in awe at how different everything looks compared to Earth. Like there's some familiarity to like how the architecture looks, but there's also some like something mystical and otherworldly about it that he can just not describe in words. Fascinating place.
Yes, this town is very well known for its beauty.
It's especially really nice when all the flowers come out.
Is that right? I don't doubt that.
Oh yes, we should like maybe we could come back here during the flowers when the flowers stop blooming. Oh, it'd be such a magical moment.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm wondering, and I'm wondering what kinds of mini beasts would thrive in all of this foliage.
I don't know. There could be tons of different kinds. Do you think there's gonna be any of those, like... Actually, no, this is a digital world. That doesn't make sense.
Like, she was going to ask, like, oh, do you think you'll find bugs? And because you told her that, like, you know, you like bugs on the way. And then she realized,
Oh, wait, this isn't your world. We can't do that. There's no bugs here.
Jules would be like, hey, oh, right. Like he totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. As they walk into town, Lylemon is just kind of pouncing, just kind of running around in the colorful leaves and flowers that are in bloom and such. Woo! Hey. Oh, whoops. And then he pokes his head out of one of the flower beds. It's like, hey, Rio!
Yeah, what is it, mate?
I get the feeling that this will be the perfect place to find us some strong Digimon to fight.
Vomomon's gonna...
I reckon we should get something to eat, and then we should explore the heck out of it.
Oh, fine. Food first, then exploring, then we find opponents.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You're gonna love this place. There's great food. There's great Digimon. There's great buildings. He hears like a rustle from a nearby bush, or he thinks he hears one. Then he just kind of glares at the bush.
The The bush is simply moving because of the wind. Nothing comes out of it.
he just kind of
You had me.
stares at it, then holds up his paw and like a "I'm watching you" gesture.
Hey, you had me at great food. Everything else is a bonus. Well,
Yeah, that's about right.
So, Nico. Oh, sorry. If anyone's supposed to go first, go for it. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
go for it.
All right. Nico's looking back at the group. He's just taking in this whole new experience. He's not too sure what to make of it. And for a moment, it finally hits him. Just for a moment. He's doing his best not to let it affect him. But he's just gonna sort of give not quite an audible sigh, but just sort of like heavy enough to know that he's down, but also try not to be loud enough to not really be noticed. But he's just gonna look around and just question: is Mistymon still holding the door at this point? And actually, who's gone in at this point? I should probably ask.
Yeah, who has gone into the inn so far?
Damien has.
It's Winter's just kind of it's just kind of in awe at how everything looks, so he hasn't gone in yet.
Jules will go in.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
I
Ryu
think
was
Ryu
just.
and Lylemon are still outside as well.
Yeah.
Fair
right?
enough.
Yep.
All right. Is Misty
So
is
Mistymon is indeed still holding the door. Like
Okay.
he's waiting. Like
uh,
he's
is-
letting people take their time.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, Nico's gonna look at the other two guys who've just come in and goes, well, if the others and such, Mistymon,
Yes.
quick question. Sorry to burden things, but did you book a room, or do we still need to book one, or what's happening?
You do not have to book anything. I have already done it for you. I did it
Oh.
before we arrived here.
Oh. In that case, I look to the figure who's, I presume, is in charge, or is the receptionist?
Yes, so behind the counter, you see this little blue dog Digimon sitting there. That looks like in something similar to like ninja attire, which like you wouldn't expect for sitting behind a counter at an inn, but here we are. And he goes,
Oh, welcome to the Howlin'. You're the Digi-Destin, aren't ya? I've been told all about ya.
That dog just talked. There's talking dogs here too.
Oh,
Do you-
yeah, we all talk. Sorry, my name is Howlmon. Nice to meet ya.
Likewise. Sorry, Howlmon, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got it.
Forgive my, he looks over at Damien, friend here, but
Forgive that guy.
the thing is, we're still kind of new to all of this. It's just still rather surreal to know that there are, non-humans who can talk like us? Is that right to say?
Yeah, I totally get ya. I understand it's new for you. Mistymon kind of told me the rundown, so, you know, he booked the rooms for you and everything, so feel free to come and go as you please. There was 5 rooms booked, so you got 1 for yourselves. Unless you want to share, in that case, do what you want.
Hell no,
just
give
don't,
me
just
hell,
don't wreck my building, and we'll be fine.
hell no, give me that single room.
Volvomon's gonna look and just goes, are the rooms good for somebody like me?
Well, we're kind of stuck being a team together, so yeah, sure. Just don't set fire to the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Winter just kind of enters the establishment at this point.
Winter.
Hello. Hello there.
This little fella, as he points out, sorry, would you prefer fella? Do you prefer what do you go by?
Howlmon is just fine, my friend. Hi! And he like raises a paw, waves, and puts it back down.
I love him.
Lunamon waves like, oh, hi, Hellman!
Hi, Lunamon! How's it going?
It's been going good, thank you. I just met my partner. And
Which one is it?
The human with the white hair. Their name's Winter.
Winter just holds up his hand. Hello.
Wow. I was told Digi-Destin were coming, but I didn't expect you would look so interesting. You've got like white hair, and you've got like, and he looks towards Nico, you've got really cool clothes, and and he looks to Jules. I love what is that? And he's kind of looking towards like the hoodie that you're wearing that Mormon is currently nestled into.
It's called a hoodie. It's like a sweatshirt, but with a hood.
I have no idea what a sweatshirt is, but that sounds really comfy.
he just shrugs and goes with it.
Are there any more of you? I was told there was gonna be 5. I only see 4.
Yeah, Lylemon at that moment bursts through the door. The fun has arrived.
Lylemon! Hey, dude!
Hey, come on, Hellmon! Hey! Still manning the front desk, huh?
Yep, you know it.
How long before the next Digimon just comes in and goes, skibidi bop? Sorry.
Right. Yeah, I see you met. Yeah, I see you met the other Digi-Destin.
This is so much fun.
Sorry.
I see you met. Yeah, it's all right. I see you met the other Digi-Destin. Well, guess what? I have a partner too.
You do? Oh, which one is he? Or they, or she, or sorry, I just assumed. Which one are they?
Hey, Rio just glances around, realizes Rio wasn't there, and turns back to the door. Rio, hurry up! Get back in here.
It will most likely be the one who's not in the establishment yet.
At which point, Rio just walks through the door. Sorry, mate, got a little lost. Well, in the beauty of this place, anyway.
Oh yeah, happens all the time to people who come through here. And Ryu, you walk in and you see this blue, like, wolf, like, dog, like, talking to you. Just like Mistymon did when you first met him.
And he just blinks and goes, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm Howlmon. I run the Howl Inn. Nice to meet you. Ooh.
How?
You just got it?
You flip!
You're the master of these puns. How did you not get that one?
It's not that. I wasn't paying attention.
Good job.
That's fine.
I'm gonna
Shush.
smack you.
We'll give it. He better be
No.
paying attention for afterwards when we're done with him. I'll say that much. Anyway, so at this point, Nico's gonna look. Well, that's 5. Halmon, forgive us on such a question, but we weren't told much of this. What is this beautiful place? It's almost surreal to see a village like this somewhere, that we, if you forgive my wording, that we assumed would be quite wild?
Oh, that's okay. Not every place in this digital world is, feral and full of danger and scary and Nah, we like it nice and serene here. We like it, far away from all the other potential dangerous places. This is one of the safest places in the digital world.
Safest places. Ah, well, guess there's not really much we can do, I guess. But
At least we won't get killed.
that's true. That's true.
Hmm.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I had to ask, and it's been kind of bugging me ever since we got here. Like, why is all the Digimon's name end with Mon? Like, Misty
Oh.
Mon, Halmon, Vovamon.
Because we're Digimon, of course. What? Oh, I mean, what do you guys? Don't your names like have something cool to them or something? Like we have Mon in our names?
Well, no, we don't.
No, because
Our
that's
name-
stupid.
Halmon's gonna frown to that.
I mean,
Winter glances over at Damien. Can you excuse me for a moment? And he's gonna go up to Damien, kind of pull him aside for a bit.
Yeah, I'll put Wormmon up here so there's not blocking. There we go.
I mean-
Intervention time.
I mean,
All right.
technically, our species is Digimon.
Ha! Ah.
Well, I guess in a way, not really. I mean, us humans, we have what's called a family name, and we get a nickname by people that care, but most of the time we normally just have one name which we go by when we're basically born.
Oh.
Like, for example, I'm Nico.
Nico. So it's not like Nikomon or anything, or Nico Human, or you know what he said? So
No,
it's just Nico? That's it?
well, technically it's Nico Highwind. Highwind is my family name, but
That's so much cooler.
he's just gonna blink a little. You almost just see a chuckle, like.
Like his tail is wagging as he's like having this interaction with you about names. You just
Well-
see like a lightning patterned tail wagging.
At that point, he's just gonna blink and he's just gonna chuckle. Well, I guess if you find it cool, then you can address with both, but Nico normally is fine. Most humans normally prefer a first name basis, while full names normally are for more civilized conversations. At least that's how I was brought up with it, but that's me anyway.
Oh. So, Winter, are you having like a conversation with Damien as this is going on?
Yeah, he's gonna pull Damien aside and kind of have like a private conversation with him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, if Damien allows it.
Damien just kind of like glances at Winter, like with his usual like unimpressed
Yeah. Well,
expression.
Volvamon seeing you do this is gonna look and go, should I come with, or?
All right.
You can stay there, Vovamon. Everything will be fine.
Oh, okay.
All right. Winter just gonna bring Damien to a corner of the room, just kind of as far out of earshot as he possibly can. But he speaks in like a hushed voice. Now listen.
Yeah, I'll just bring you both like down here together,
Right.
just to
Alright.
represent
Alright.
you guys like going. Oh.
All right.
There we go.
Whoops. It's fine. Fine. Okay. Damien, was it?
Yep. And
Okay.
what seems to be the problem?
Okay. My problem is that ever since we've all arrived here, you've been giving everyone quite the attitude. And I want to understand why.
I'm just being blunt and being honest with people. Not my fault this entire place is ripped out of some crappy fairy tale. What? We're here to become the next fucking heroes, and now we're gonna be in this inn run by a wolf. Like,
I know the situation is very unusual and stressful for a lot of us. But if we want to be the heroes that they believe us to be, then we need to have a better attitude about it.
listen,
So,
winter is it or whatever. I don't care if people are gonna see me the hero. I, quite frankly, don't give two shits about this place. I just want to get home. But it seems that old geezer over there isn't gonna let us home unless we sort whatever this darkness is out.
Oh.
So, quite frankly, I don't care if people are gonna find my attitude as shit. Cause I honestly, cause if I get to go home sooner, I will do it without you or anyone's help.
Winter just kind of takes a deep breath, like he's got his work cut out for him. But then he just kind of relaxes. Then he places a hand on Damien's shoulder.
Damien grabs it. Don't fucking touch me. I'm not your little students, Teach. So I suggest if you have a problem with me, then I suggest you keep your mouth shut. Before we have problems, alright?
Winter withdraws his hand. Fair enough. All I ask is that you mind your words while we're here. I don't like the situation any more than you do, and believe me, I wish to be home as well. But if we're going to get anywhere, then we do need their help. Mistymon, all the Digimon here. We need to be smart about this. For the time being, just be careful, just mind your words as long as we're here. Can you do that? Can you at least do that?
Whatever you say, Grandpa. And he then walks away.
Winter just kind of narrows his eyes at Damien for a moment, but then he just kind of shakes his head. It's not his first time dealing with difficult students before, but in that sense he almost feels sorry for Damien, but at the same time, at this point, he doesn't know Damien well enough to form anything but a somewhat not pleasant opinion of him at this point in time. So he just kind of goes back to Lunamon and just kind of leaves Damien to his own devices for the time being.
I told you guys he starts off as an activist. He's a dick.
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So, once all of you get back to, once you see Winter and Damien just come back to join the conversation, and you guys are having this conversation about, like, names and stuff, and, you know, Mistymon closed the door after you guys entered. And, as this conversation is going on, alright, so let's get you all, suited up to your rooms, yeah? And as soon as he says that, there is a bit of a noise outside from what sounds like a commotion. Like, oh wow, look, he's here! I never thought we'd see him here. What? The local hero? No way! And you just see like a bunch of like excited voices outside. Hear a bunch of voices of people outside. The door is closed. If any of you want to look out of a window.
Yeah, he will. Laelmon hears a commotion and he rushes up to find it. How tall are the windows? Like how high up are they?
Probably like he could definitely like jump up onto the windowsill to like have a look.
Yeah, Laelmon hops up onto the windowsill to peek out.
Lunamon's gonna follow suit as well.
Okay, so what Lunamon and what the Digimon that go to the window have a look to see is they see a group of Digimon outside that are surrounding somebody who looks like this.
Oh! It's the boy!
There is a cream colored Digimon in the center with a large purple and silver sharp tail that looks like it has an eye on it. The Digimon is wearing like a mask as well as this sort of ring of something around his neck. And he's in the middle, and you hear like the Digimon going, "I can't believe Ripamon's here! I never thought we'd see him around here. Oh my goodness!" And it's like there's a bunch of Digimon like excited about seeing him.
All
and then you
right.
hear Halmon go, "Ripamon!" And then he jumps off the seat and immediately like bounds out the door.
I'll say Nico
Like
was
he goes
just.
through Mistymon's legs. He's out the door.
Yeah. Lylemon perks up and is just like, no way! That's awesome! And he follows Halmon at the door.
Volvamon looking at us is going, did he just say Repamon? Repamon!
Wait for me,
Oh, wait for me too! And all of the Digimon have just
Yeah.
started running out the door about
I
this
just-
Digimon called the Repamon.
Oh, look.
I-
Go ahead.
Would Wormon still be on clamored onto Jules at the time?
Yeah, she would have like leaped off like the shoulder, like jumped onto the floor completely fine and just squiddled out the door
I'm gonna turn to Misty.
along with everybody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Misty Mom, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't
Ah.
get this.
Is Betamon
Is
staying
Betamon
with
going
me?
to? Yeah, is Betamon going to?
Betamon just looks around confused and goes, "Who?"
Very fair. We have one person who doesn't know.
Fair enough, yeah.
I lived most of my life by the ocean. Who is this guy?
Mistymon is going to look around everybody once he's asked the question, and he goes, Repamon is a local hero around the digital world. He's very well known for his combat skills in battle, as well as being a savior of multiple Digimon around the world here. A lot of people respect and look up to him, especially smaller Digimon like the ones that you have.
So he's a local celebrity.
I suppose you could say so, yes.
Wouldn't local mean that he's usually well known in one area? How can he be both local and well known in the digital world as a whole?
Well, news spreads, I suppose. He was mostly well known here before his fame began to grow, and he started to travel. He's a kind fellow. Someone who is, always in training, I suppose.
I see.
Though he definitely seems to be quite known if the others have all seemed to recognize him, besides, as he looks over at Betamon, besides you.
I admit, news in the digital world travels very fast. We call him a local hero, but honestly, he's more than that.
So he was starting up round here then?
Yes.
Well, now I can't help but be curious. And Winter's just gonna go out the door to follow where the crowd is going.
Yep, so you do that, and like everybody else, you can see this weasel, this like cream-colored, like weasel-looking Digimon with like this giant blade for a tail, like with the mask on his face covering his eyes and whatnot. He's just like currently standing in the middle of like the crowd, and he's going like, yes, hello, yes, it's nice to meet you. I know it's been a while since I've been back. Yes, hello. And you know he's greeting everybody, and like all the others are like, wow, like can we have your autograph? And like could we like you're asking questions like, oh, how's your journeys? Have you saved any people? Like what have you done? Things.
Come
like
up with
that.
any new special attacks? Like he's
I'm
looking for
still
anything
working
cool.
on some.
Oh, thank you.
I'm still working on some, but I'll get back to you with that one. And then he's like continuing to talk to everybody.
Yeah, just imagine like a little Koromon just bouncing a little happy, like, oh yay, 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 yay!
You know what? Sure, yeah. There's a Koromon here too. Why not? I'll indulge that because I didn't come up with any specific NPCs.
Yeah, Lylemon's just kind of trying to worm his way through the crowd, trying to get up closer to see Repamon.
I'll say Volvamon will try to do the same. Out of the way, Lyle, man!
No, you move, Orvamon. Mon, I want to see him first.
Look, I want to see him too!
Oh my god.
You guys like squeeze past Wormmon as you're like going up towards him. Like you squeeze past Wormmon and Howlmon as they're standing there,
Yeah.
and other smaller Digimon.
I'll say Nico at this point is just going to come out with Betamon just by the side of his will and just go, suppose we might as well see why everyone else is so excited, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Agreed.
Celebrity, huh?
This is so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm fine. I was gonna say, did everybody go outside?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say like Mistymon just like hangs around. I'll just say he's over here by the door. He's just chilling. Yeah, so everybody heads outside. So
Yeah.
well yeah, just like everybody else, you all see the cream Digimon that's being surrounded by a lot of Digimon, like around the same size as your rookies, as well as some that are smaller.
Right.
They're all very excited.
Yeah. Well, this is quite something.
I say, this one seems a lot bigger than the other ones.
Is that an eye on his tail?
I guess so. Volfamon at this point is going to lunge forward and goes, Repamon! Repamon! Over here! Repamon!
Repamon is gonna look over and like, yes, hello.
Ah, he noticed me. Repamon, is it true? Is it true that you? Is it? I can't even speak.
And
Calm down.
Lilemon just kind of goes on top of Orvamon and pushes his head down. Repamon!
Repamon is like, like he's not sure how to feel about this reaction.
Hey, hey, Repamon, is it true that you trained under like the most legendary Digimon in the world?
It is true, yes, I did.
Oh, so cool. Hey, tell me, was it a royal knight? Was it a higher was it like a higher powered Digimon? Wait, what other kinds of powerful Digimon are there?
Did you meet the royal knights?
I have met a few of them in my time, yes, I have.
What are they like? What?
I should have known the
Very
trigger.
Very courageous. Very, very courageous.
Oh,
You see him like sit down and like he's sitting down calmly, like talking towards everyone. And like you hear like another voice pop up that goes, yeah, they were the coolest thing ever, don't you know?
At that
And
point,
you have no idea where that voice came from.
at this point, Nico is looking at Betamon for a little bit. I guess this guy's somewhat loved by most people. It's most Digimon, it seems.
Yeah,
appears
this
he's a
one's
legend.
Big kahuna up here.
A legend might be an understatement, Jules, but... And he turns to... he looks over and stuff like that. And he's going to walk closer a little bit, just to try get a bit in view. Ryu's mouth moves. Volvamon at this point going to goes, Repamon, is it true that you also teamed up with a human at a one-day event, and you ended up turning into the form that we see here now?
Wait, more humans have been here?
Or am I misremembering?
Repamon chuckles and he goes, I have worked with a human in my time, yes. And like when he says, like when he gives that response, he looks behind Vorvamon and sees Nico and is like, and he freezes for a moment. And all you hear is a voice from behind him going, "Ha, looks like we got some humans on the case, eh? Got some more Digi-Destined, do we?" And you see Repamon like turn around and go, "Stop it."
Does Nico catch this?
Yeah, I'd say like, you know, you could definitely see him turn around to look at something. You do hear like a little mumble from him, and then he just turns back to normal, like he's sitting normally. The voice is still like chuckling in the back, going like,
Yeah.
I've been
When-
working
during
on my
this-
gremlin laugh.
Right. Sorry. Okay. During this time, Winter just kind of finds Lunamon and kind of kneels down to her. I couldn't help over here, but I have to wonder, who are the Royal Knights?
You never heard of the Royal... Actually, wait, you just got here. Of course you wouldn't heard of them. Oh my gosh, how did
Lunamon, Lunamon, you remember exactly who the Royal Knights are. You've even met one in your time, from what you can remember. The one you've met has the name of Medieval Gallantmon.
Yeah, yes, yes, okay. Okay. Who should I, well, there's quite a few real knights. They basically, they basically protect the Digimon in the digital world. And, oh, they are so cool and brave. Oh, and amazing too. Did I mention amazing? I think I did. Oh, and
This is amazing.
Yeah, that's the name of him in the chat there. Yeah.
and oh, of course, like my favorite of the medieval Gallantmon. Oh, I remember how he saved my village. Oh, he was so cool. He was so cool, and I actually I haven't told anyone this, but I'm hoping to hopefully become a royal knight like them one day. It's a big dream. I know. Some might even say it might be impossible, but oh, well, it would be so amazing to be like them and have Rapamon here. He's actually spoke a few, and oh, I'm so jealous.
Winter just kind of
This is just so precious.
Yes, it is. Winter's kind of taken aback by her enthusiasm for a bit, but as she kind of continues to go on about her, but as she brings up her dream to become a royal knight, he just kind of softens and then smiles, just because he can kind of relate. Well, I may not have wanted to be a knight when I was younger, but I can understand the passions of pursuing a dream. And you have quite the aspiration.
Of course, to be able to help Digimon whenever you can, and to stop evil Digimon from harming others. Doing something like that, oh, it'd be a dream come true. It'd be amazing. It'd be
Well then. He kind of glances over at where Repamon is. Shall we get closer then?
Sure.
Yeah. Since Repamon seems to know who the Royal Knights are, we can ask him, and we're like maybe about some of his experiences with them.
That would be amazing, but would we I don't want to overwhelm him. I especially since he has so many people around here asking him tons of questions. I don't want to be annoying or
It wouldn't. Well. Let's get closer anyway. Read the room, so to speak. He holds out his hand to Lunamon, and I'll help you along as best as I can.
Thank you, Winter. I can feel my heart pounding. Lunamon then takes Winter's hand
Yeah. Winter smiles and holds her hand. Then he kind of stands a bit and helps guide her through the crowd to get to Repamon.
Yeah, I'd say you managed to squeeze through the crowd pretty easily. Like you guys, like the Digimon are quite like the size of Lunamon, are also a bit smaller. So like, yeah, you managed to get closer to him and join the crowd.
Right, excuse us, coming through. Very sorry.
See?
No worries.
I'll say Nico would just stay back and just watch all of this going on.
As you're approaching, you just like at this point, like Repamon took notice of the fact that there are multiple humans now in the area, and he's like looking towards each and every one of you. Like he looks towards Nico, looks towards Jules, sees Damien at the back. Like it's like, yeah, even though he's standing further like a bit away, he does see. And then he sees Ryu and then also Winter coming towards him with Lunamon, and he's like, Huh. I had heard that humans had appeared in the digital world again, but I didn't expect it to be true. He's kind of like, from this calm demeanor that he had while he was talking towards like the Digimon that were surrounding him and being basically like, his biggest fan, quote unquote. He's now giving a slightly different demeanor. He seems a bit skeptical, almost. You can't see his eyes or anything, but just the way he's kind of tilting his head towards like all of you and going, And then you hear a voice from behind him going, well, this is a rarity. And then once again, you hear him go behind him and go, stop it, last time.
Winter kind of raises his brow, wondering who he's talking to, then shakes his head. And when he doesn't see anybody else.
If anybody wants to try and spot who he's talking to, roll me a brains check. Your DC is a 5.
I'll say Nico's aware of this. He would say he would be.
You know what? I'll have Winter roll.
Sure.
Brains.
Go ahead, roll a brains. Yes, DC of 5.
Now why not?
With my D6. Well,
not one. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right.
Oof.
So.
Wait, let me see.
Okay. So every single one of you, Winter and Aeon, Winter and Ryu, please take your token for failing. You two don't notice that who he's talking to. Like you see him look behind him, but you go, it might just be like some kind of subconscious thing that he's doing. Aeon, you barely paid attention to the fact that he turned around. You're too.
It looks like he's
too
talking out of
interested
his
in.
He's talking out of his ass to me.
Yeah, Jules, from where you're standing, you clock it very quickly as to what he's talking to. It takes Nico and Damien a little bit more, like a few more seconds than you to realize, but you all realize he's talking to his tail. And you all notice his tail has an eye on it.
Wait,
what? So the thing he's been saying, stop it,
to.
Yeah, you noticed it's his tail.
Jules looks dumbfounded, to say the least. Is he go anywhere near Jules?
Oh, are you asking if wait, he's just sitting there currently.
He'll go over to where Jules. He'll step closer to where Nico is, and go don't look now, but I think his tail is talking.
Yeah, I did notice that.
This really is a strange world. Now the question is, who's gonna be the pointed out? well, to Repamon.
Do any of you at all decide to point this out to him, being like, your tail is talking? Do any of you at all point this out, or do you just like clock it and just kind of leave it as is?
Well,
You know what? Jules is gonna speak up.
Go for it.
So he'll sort of like stand up a bit, try to like stand up a bit higher, and call out. Oh, it's hey, excuse me. I hate to point out the obvious, but is your tail talking?
You betcha.
And Repamon's gonna like somewhat face palm with his face, face palm with his paw, like a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, did you have to point that out?" And like put it down again.
Yep, I talk just like he does.
But he's incredibly unhinged, and it's very annoying. And you see Repamon like have this like smug, like not a smug smile, but like this snarky smile where he turns around and goes, "Ahem."
Yeah, whatever. You just have your conversation with your humans, your Digi-Dest and blech. We don't need them here.
Don't I know annoying? And he just gives a slight glance towards Damien.
I beg your pardon, but we just got here. Is us being here an issue?
The last time I checked, usually when Digi-Dest are around, there's only tons of trouble.
Repamon is like face palming, and he goes, "The last time we had Digi-Destined here, we were hit with a catastrophe that almost doomed us all." And he like looks back towards the tail, being like, "Really, dude?" And the tail just keeps on going.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Even if they did like sort that thing a long time ago, we've been protecting the digital world ever since. We don't need stupid humans. We don't need them.
Hey, Lylemon just kind of runs up to Repamon.
And that's pretty rude. They may have only been here for a day, but Rio's no troublemaker.
We'll see about that. How strong even are you anyway? I bet you couldn't even take out a.
I have to think about this for a minute because I'm trying not to say Wormmon.
Unamon?
Which
Roachmon.
one?
Roachmon.
I bet you couldn't even take out a Roachmon.
Why you?
That's enough.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right.
Like Repamon is now like, if you could see his eyes, he's glaring it towards his tail.
I bet you guys couldn't even fight to save your lives. We've been training for years. I bet you couldn't even take us on.
And I bet you couldn't even cut Jello.
Hey, you take that back.
Repamon just simply has his paw on his mask, and his head is lowered in pure embarrassment.
At this point, Nico's gonna jump in on this one. No, hold on. We didn't say we were going to be jumping into this with a fight or anything. We've only just got here. How have we caused problems anyway?
Well, the last humans that were here, problems surrounded them. Problems everywhere. Up there and down there and over yonder and everywhere else in the digital world. Humans cause bad stuff. You hear me? Humans cause bad stuff.
And like you see the other Digimon like in the crowd like looking towards you guys now, like, are they really bad? Like, are they actually bad? Like, do we need? Like they're like a little bit like, huh, what?
Volv. So,
Linamon and sorry.
I was just gonna say, Volvamon at this point is just gonna back away, cowering a little bit, feeling a little overwhelmed, and is backing into Damien as much as it can.
Linamon speaks up and says like, "No, that's not true. They are here to help. They're not here to cause trouble. They're the heroes that Mistymon mentioned. They're here to help us."
Heroes? Pah! We don't need heroes. We already got the Royal Knights. We already got everybody else, like other strong Digimon in the areas that protect the digital world. We don't need you and your stinking humans. Okay, that's enough. Genuinely.
Hey, Lilemon stamps his paw down. Hey, you listen here! And he points at Repamon, but then shifts it to his tail. No one talks smack about how strong I am and gets away with it.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
It's I'll do. Hey, well, he turns to Repamon, and if you're up for it, then fine. I mean, I'd like to challenge you to a fight.
2 seconds.
Oh. Yeah. No one insults my partner or my strength or anything and gets away with it. Because you want to know something? I haven't even been a Digi-Destined's partner for that long. But I'm not gonna let you stand there and talk smack about my partner or what we are and aren't capable of without us trying to prove ourselves.
You hear Repamon do a deep sigh. Like the general part of him, not his tail.
Right.
And you look at him and you see him like put his paw down and look up again and stands and he goes, "It is true that humans haven't been here for a long time. And I don't think my compatriot," as he like gives like a snide look towards like his tail.
What? I'm just telling the truth.
You shut your mouth.
I love this.
If you truly want to prove your strength, I have been training for numerous years. If you want, I'll allow you to challenge me. Face me in battle. Prove to me that you can stay.
What?
We?
Prove to me that you can stay.
We've got a reputation to fight for, ain't we?
I don't know about this. His tail seems kind of scary.
And like Wormon is gonna go towards Jules's leg and kind of like stand behind it and look out a little bit.
He'll look down at Wormont and go, well, how will you, and by extension and all of us know if you really are capable of fighting? I've never seen you fight. You've never seen yourself fight.
I suppose. See? That guy's got it.
And he like the tail like kind of bumps up and down just a little bit.
Come on! How about you have a battle with us and see how strong you are, unless you're chicken.
Damien
Don't.
is gonna pick up a rock. Damien's gonna pick up a rock and then flop it at the tail.
Give me a fight check, Damien.
Alright.
I'm gonna have Repamon do a flight check.
Jules was about to make a comeback to the tail, but then he stopped himself when he saw that rock.
I could imagine just goes, well, oh.
Okay, because like Damien doesn't have a sword, I'm not gonna like they do the second strength because.
Yeah, no. The swordsman does not count. It has to be with your weapon.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is the beginning of the adventure.
Fuck off.
Okay. So you pick up this stone, you pick up this rock, and you're like, I'm gonna teach this little shit. and you lob this rock, and it boom, smacks the tail completely. It barely sees it coming. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
No.
Wow.
So, you just hear like a boom.
Ding.
Who did that?
hey.
Jules is immediately pointing at Damien.
Damien
Halamon
just-
is now like moving back towards Mistymon because he feels a fight coming on and he does not want to be near it.
Damien
Well-
then like walks past the crowd and just walks towards Repamon.
Hey, you got a problem, buddy?
I could say the same thing to you.
Oh boy.
I would tell you to.
Winter.
I would.
Sorry.
You know, you're really starting to piss me off, despite even though you're talking out your ass. Like you say that you're the hero of this and that, but at the moment you're just showing me that you're just a fucking pathetic furry dog.
Oh boy.
What did you just say to us?
You mean you? I'm not the one insulting them here.
Sure.
Damien, he's going to turn and goes, Damien, we're supposed to be proving that we have the nice mentality.
Nah. This little twat here, particularly the
Oh.
tail. I would love. Honestly, I think I'll be doing Repamon a favor if I yanked it out.
Oh boy.
Winter's
I'd love
just
to
gonna,
see you try, pretty boy.
Winter's gonna step forward. Enough. Okay. Before this gets out of hand. Before this gets too out of hand. I do agree that I don't think. Well, I do. Well, I don't exactly condone my. He turns to the group. Acquaintances and their actions. I do have to agree that I don't think it's fair to judge us when we have yet to prove ourselves in this world. Well, if you're still willing to battle us, then perhaps it might be best if we do that in a. He looks around the area in a more suitable area. Just so that I just don't want to risk anyone getting hurt or any damage to the flora, fauna, or architecture.
I can understand.
I'm fine with that. You guys are going down.
You be quiet.
Nico at this point is going to chime in and goes, well, I don't suppose we have much of an opportunity to back out of this, I presume.
Nah, I'm not gonna let you now. Not after that.
Fine.
Just hear a sigh from Repamon.
Hang on. And Jules will quickly add, all those in favor of blaming Damien if this goes south, say aye.
Damien immediately like kicks him in the shins.
Oh, can I have a fight check for that, please, Damien? Also, to make sure, Jules, are you fine with him attempting to kick you?
I also love that
Are
this.
you okay with it?
I love how this is going. Volvamon's going to look and just go, wait, we're going to battle Repamon? Leomon, we're going to battle Repamon!
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Jules,
Oh
if you consent to him attempting to kick you in the shins, first of all, as in like use Floof, not use Jules.
Yeah.
If you want
I
to
know.
attempt to dodge this, if you give consent, you can try to dodge this.
Floof,
twice.
Floof.
I'd
Yeah.
rather not.
No, it's Floof, if I can
No.
make, can I be slightly on the message there? Floof, you could probably do the roll, because if you lose, you get a token you can use later.
That's true.
I still do not consent.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry, Damien. I'm just gonna say, for that case, you attempt to kick him in the shins, and Jules, you just move out the way. You could see it coming a mile away.
Like Damien just like kicks the dirt in his
Yeah, he just kicks the dirt. Yeah, he just kicks the dirt instead.
Can it worm before I bury you along here?
Yeah. Let.
Well,
Sorry.
I think we've come to a consensus here. It's fighting time. Ugh, I'm not saying that again.
Okay.
Nico's going to raise up a finger for a brief moment. If I could partially interject with one more stipulative thing here. Reprimand, right?
Yes.
First of all, I'm sorry for the timing of all this. Did you actually have things you were wanting to do when you came here? Or was it just returning back home?
It was mainly to return back home and see what was going on, as well as I had been heard small rumors of things going on around here. But,
Presuming about
we're good.
us?
Yes. Well, let's just say that upon Mistymon arriving here and things, he kind of like looks at Mistymon and looks away. Mistymon is like leaned back against like the wall outside of the inn. Halamon is sitting next to him. Mistymon's just sitting there like watching quietly with a neutral face. He's not like stepping in.
Sure. Well, Nico's going to go. Concerning the fact that you did come back as well to see how things were, then would you at least allow us the rest of the night to try to recover? I mean, with all due respect, and I think this is better, take it from somebody like me back home, I always find that a good rest puts everyone into a right state of mind, whether as a calmer incentive or maybe even other beings at full strength.
Come on, you a coward or something.
Will you? You
Stuff
and I are
like
going to
gagging.
have words.
May I suggest like that we gag the tail?
Unfortunately, it's not possible. If it was, I would have done it already.
Hey!
You know I would have. You can shut up.
Valid.
Anyway, I do agree with this statement. I will allow you this evening to rest, and we will fight tomorrow morning. Just because you're new here doesn't mean I'm going to go easy on you, however. So I hope that you prepare yourselves accordingly.
Very well. Very well
We
then.
will.
That is very reasonable. Thank you.
Where should we meet you?
Outside the town over there. He looks towards like where he came in, and you see that you like walked through like a large like stone arch. And outside of it is this big like open area that leads into like larger like looking fields that are like out there. Out there should suffice. It's big enough and it'll allow us ample room.
And would you want us to set any last rules to this whole thing? I mean, it would be no offense, and I'm not mocking your strength in any way, please understand, but there are 6 of us. Wait, 6. Did I get it right? No, 5.
Five.
I'm so sorry. I'm used to the other counting.
No, it's okay. No, it's perfectly fine.
There are 5 of us, and only 2 of you, as I gesture to the tail.
I have my methods. I have fought many more opponents in groups like this before. I won't have trouble.
Very well.
And
I
you
was
see,
just.
like, he kind of puffs up confidently a bit to that.
I was only just specifying for the sake of fairness. That was all. But.
No worries at all.
But very well. Thank you, Repamon. And I try to give a bow, at least to be courteous to Away.
Yeah.
He does the same back to you with his head. Gives you a bow.
Yeah. Yes. Winter gives a bow as well.
He'll do the same to you.
Lunamon like follows as well.
Do the same to you too. He's gonna bow to everybody who bows towards him.
Damien's just gonna like, as it Repamon like kind of like turns, he sees the tail, sticks his middle finger up and says, "Asshole."
He just laughs.
Volvamon's gonna
Tail
look.
just laughs.
Volvamon looks at you. What's an asshole?
I play at the
All right.
moment.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
Yeah.
He's innocent. He's an innocent boy.
Amazing.
Not. He, this is only like mumbling to himself. Not in front of the children.
At that point, Nico will just goes. Anyway, thank you, Repamon. We'll leave you to continue your patrol around the town, and I promise, if it's anything to go, that you have, I think, our word. And I look at Mistymon's guidance, if you want to call it that. That while we're here, we won't do anything further if it puts your mind at ease.
I appreciate that. As long as the townsfolk here are safe, that's all that matters to me. I will leave you to prepare. And you see Repamon begin to walk away out of the crowd, and he leaves to go and continue his patrol.
As that happens, Nico's going to fall straight to his knees, like, oh my gosh!
Oh.
I didn't like that tail. He was so mean.
With his hands in his face, Jules is gonna groan.
Yeah. Lamon's at first stunned, and his first kind of bristling from earlier. But then the excitement of actually getting to battle Repamon begins to overtake him. And then he's just like, "Oh my, yes! This is gonna be so awesome!"
I know! Volvamon's gonna...
kind of like Linwan like stares, and then the realization kind of hits her like, "Oh, we're gonna fight Repamon later. We're gonna fight Repamon later."
Oh hey, we're gonna fight Repamon later. Oh shit, we're gonna fight
Yeah,
Repamon later.
it's the last sand in an hourglass. It's like, ding, we're gonna fight Repamon. Completely empty.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. And then
Oh no.
Yeah, Lalmon doesn't even notice Lunamon's distress. She's like, "I know, right? Right? It's gonna be awesome."
No, be awesome. Don't you
Oh,
realize? Come on, like, Repamon is the hero.
I love this.
We are rookie level Digimon. We have not fought properly. We have not fought a level champion like him. Oh no!
While this is going on, I noticed Betamon pulling at my leg.
Yeah, Betamon is like currently
Yeah.
pulling at your leg, Nico.
Fine, I'll just look over, still on my knees. Yeah, bud.
Repamon said he heard about us or heard about humans, but
Yeah.
you guys have like been in the world for what, a couple of hours, and we came straight here and have done nothing. How do you know?
He's gonna blink a little bit and then just think, well, that would presume that humans have been here before, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Mistymon, how many other kids did you put in child endangerment?
Just you.
Great, prick.
He's gonna
Not.
give you like a snide smile, like he's returning the sass you're giving him.
Nico's just gonna look back and is gonna turn back at the others. I don't suppose any of the rest of, and he looks at the rest of the humans, that none of you have known any friends or family or anyone else have come in here, I'm guessing?
None that I'm aware of.
No.
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 Lylemon just sits down.
What is it? Does it matter? I
Oh.
mean,
Re- I mean, Redmond said he traveled here because he heard about the humans.
Yeah. Yeah?
By the time he would have left to come here, you weren't here.
That's a point. Because
I didn't think about that.
by that logic, he would have had to known ahead of time that we were coming here.
Winter kind of puts a finger to his mouth, then he kind of gets a thought and starts glancing over towards the inn where Miss Digimon is. Excuse me one moment. And he's just gonna head on back over to the inn.
Linemon's just in the background, just having an anxiety. He's like, "Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Oh no!"
The Koromon from earlier is going to look at you and goes, "I'm so jealous." Koromon bounces away.
Jules is gonna watch all this cute Digimon antics.
All right, Laomon's gonna. Hey Rio, is it all right if I go give Lunamon a pep talk?
Be my guest, mate.
Yeah. Be right back, partner. And then he rushes over to Lunamon. Hey, what's in ya, huh?
Look,
What's
I
eating you?
think you understand the severity of the situation. We are fighting Rapamon, you know, the local hero who met the Royal Knights, who's a champion level, mind you. We are rookies. We've not fought a level like this. I think I have every right to be panicking. Oh, why did Damien, why did we agree to pick a fight with him? Why did Damien, decide to provoke the tail? Why?
Hey, listen, Lunamon. Yeah, it could have been better, but I mean, come on. The tail was. I mean, to be fair, the tail was talking smack. He kind of deserved it.
Then, but as the Royal Knights, they wouldn't just ask for a fight just to show that we're strong. We would show that we're strong by other means, by not provoking, by showing that their words don't affect us. This is doing the complete opposite.
Hey, listen. Where I'm from, no one backs down. Back in my old village, we have this thing where we bet whatever we go for, whether it's for food, for the best bet in the world, we fight it out. The best of the bet. But we had to play by the rules. And you know what? Sometimes we gotta break the rules at times. And you know what? Rapamon's tail, Rapamon, or his tail at least, he kind of provoked us first. And even then, I don't know, isn't the code of the Royal Knights to also stand up for those who've been wronged? I mean, your partner was wronged. All of us were wronged. We haven't even done anything yet, and it just didn't sit right with me. I want take me. I want to become one of the most powerful Digimon in the world, and to do that, well, I have a feeling that Rio's gonna help me become that strong Digimon. And, I mean, what about you? Do you think your partner's gonna help you become the knight you want to be? Or whatever? When
I told Winter my dream, while I might have been a bit too fast when talking about it, he looked at me like he believed in me for once. Everyone would say, Lunamon, that dream is silly, or Lunamon, being a real knight is impossible for you. But Winter, the way he looked at me, it made me feel like he believed in me. And I never had anyone believed in me or my dreams before.
Yeah. There, you see? And didn't it make you mad when you know, they were saying like all those mean stuff about him when he hasn't I mean he believes in you and we're just gonna let them talk smack about him?
I was annoyed. I was so annoyed. I was so mad. Like, why would he say that? We did nothing, and he was just saying all that mean stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why we gotta stand up for our partners. I mean, I don't know much about being a knight or anything. Like, I don't plan on being a knight in the future. Heck, I don't know what kind of Digimon I want to be yet, but I do know I want to be strong, and I want to prove the ones that talk down to me wrong. But with you, I mean, you already know what I mean. I mean, you already know what it means to be a knight, and I mean, I don't know. Like, it just seems like a knight isn't it the knightly thing to do, like to stand up for, like I said before, like being a knight is more than just like, you know, being honorable and all that. Like yeah, you don't let you don't let tough guys like him provoke you, but at the same time, you gotta stand up for what's right, you know?
You're right. We need to show that stupid tail that our humans are just as capable as he is. It's just, I wished, I kind of wished I wished he wasn't our first opponent when testing our strength. But
Yeah.
we can only do our best.
Yeah, regardless of what happens, know this. Know that I'm excited to fight a strong opponent like him. Like, this could be, like, let's look at it like a test of what we're capable of. Like, just how, like, we were assigned like, we're the partners of Digi-Destined for a reason. Let's show them what we're made of.
I was confident in battle like you, Lyleman. But you're right. Though, I have to ask, have you fought a champion level Digimon before?
I've tried to once. He kind of averts his gaze, like it kind of looks like it's a subject he doesn't really want to talk about right now. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything, you know? Then he begins to walk off. So hey, don't worry about fighting strong opponents. I mean, you've got me, you've got your partner, and you've got the rest of us Digimon and Digi-Destined to back you up.
Yeah. And I have Winter as well, and if he thinks we can do this, then I believe we can. Even though I can feel my heart still pounding in my chest. Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Once this is all over, how about we get together, you and me, for a sparring session? And see if we can work up that courage of yours.
Yeah, I'd love that. We actually haven't done one for a bit, have we?
Nope. Now we have a reason to.
I would love that. Thank you, Lyomon. You're a great friend.
No problem, Lunamon. Now come on, let's go back to the others.
And he rushes back over to Rio.
Right, wait for me.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna point out that, like, as Winter was walking up to Mistymon,
Yes, we have
Misty
both
Mon was looking towards the direction where Repamon started walking. He was just quietly looking.
Okay.
Hmm.
When... Oh, sorry.
No, I was just humming. That's all.
Yeah. When Winter approaches Miss Yaman, and excuse me, Miss Yaman,
Hmm? Yes. And his head like looks towards you.
I have a question for you.
Yes. What can I answer for you?
How many Digimon are aware that were aware of our arrival?
He's gonna ponder. And then he's going to like tap his fingers on his arm a bit because his arms are still like folded because he was like quietly watching, just leaning against the wall. Very little, honestly. The only reason that some know is because I let some other Digimon know that I was working on the deciphering and bringing you here and things similar to that.
Was Repamon one of them?
No.
Well, they seem to know quite... Well, they seem to know that... Or at least they've heard that we were arriving today.
Which is strange even to me. I never told him that this was occurring.
There's also another thing. There were previous Digidestined here, correct?
Yes, there were. They prevented a calamity a long time ago. Very, very long time ago.
Well, was it... Repamon said something very concerning.
What was it that he said that bothers you?
He mentioned that the Digidestined before us, that they caused problems for the digital world before. And did they didn't cause the calamity, did they?
Not that I'm aware of from the tales that have been passed down over the years, no. What I know is that Digidestined, similar towards you, arrived in this world and prevented a great calamity that occurred.
Well, that's a thing. Then... that's a thing. Repamon seemed to have some knowledge of the Digidestined before us. That they caused trouble for the digital world.
He's gonna take a big sigh, like an exhale, because he too is also, like, wondering. I will research this. Perhaps there's more to these tales than what people said, than what's being told nowadays. We have only been told the good things. I'm going to take the time to research these again. To make sure, to see if I missed anything, ask people who know. I don't believe Digidestined would cause the destruction or problems for the digital world. I don't believe that happened. If I did believe that, I wouldn't have summoned you here.
That is true. I certainly hope that that's not the case. I guess it's just a lot to take in. We only just arrived here, and one Digimon and someone has already told us that we're not needed here.
The darkness that the prophecy told me of is coming. But I'm trying to keep it as hushed as possible, so that we don't cause some sort of public panic.
Fair enough. See what you can find out. I will admit, this whole situation has made me a bit curious myself.
As his words have done to me as well. I will keep you posted on anything I find once I depart from you. I'll let you know of any findings that I come across.
Thank you.
Of course. But please try not to worry yourself about his words. I personally believe his tale is honestly full of it.
Yeah, he said a few choice words to everyone. He glances over at the group.
You should prepare for tomorrow.
Don't worry, I will. It's them I'm worried about. He looks over at the others in the group. I only know one of them. But the others, everyone here is just so young. And so far Damien has showed that he's impulsive and rude. Jules is, well, complicated from what I can tell. Nico seems very calm and kind, though I do worry about what his limits might be. And Rio, well, during the times I've taught his classroom on the odd occasion I substitute, he's well-meaning, but he can get distracted every so often. I suppose I just worry about what this world might do to them.
I can understand. Believing in them is the main advice I can give you towards this. Believing in each other as a group and working as one, and not trying to work separately and doing things yourselves. You will need each other while you're here. And if this darkness does come, which I'm sure that it will, you will need each other far more than ever during when it does.
I see.
Your Digimon will need you as well as each other.
And Winter's just gonna glance over at Lunamon, who's just gone through her pep talk with Lylemon. And he just his brow kind of moves up, and then he just looks down at his feet.
Right. You're right. I will do my best for Lunamon's sake, for everyone's sake.
The best is all you can do, and it's all I ask of you. And I'm sure he will expect the same. And he's gonna look towards where Rapamon walked off.
I want to believe that he is reasonable enough to give us a fair chance. So
I'm sure that he will.
I will keep what you have told me in mind. Thank you, Mistymon.
Of course. We should get you all rested up for tomorrow. The last thing you need is to stay up any hours stressing over things.
Of course. I'll go get Lunamon real quick.
And
of course.
Yeah. When Winter gives Mistymon a polite nod as in gratitude, and then just walks up to find Lunamon.
At this moment, you're gonna see how, like, once the commotion is over and the crowd is kind of like dispersed and they're all like talking about, like, oh my god, there's gonna be a fight tomorrow. What do you think's gonna win? The Hellmon is going to go back into the inn, considering, he's supposed to be working. So he's going back to his desk to sit at the chair that he was at before. Mistymon is, however, staying outside and just, pondering things.
Fair enough.
So if anyone would is there anything anyone would like to do before you all get your rooms and rest up for the evening?
Not that I can think of.
I'm good.
Okay, that's 2 people.
I think I'm
I
okay.
think I'm fine.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'll say Nico will get up and just make his way into the inn.
All right. So all of you make your way into the inn, and you're all given your rooms by Howlmon in the Howlin. And you all head to bed for the evening. And can I ask every human to roll a D100 for me?
Okay.
So slash. Okay.
Okay.
Eh.
I do apologize if I've been taking over the conversations.
No,
No,
you're perfectly
I've
fine.
enjoyed it. You're fine.
Thank you.
There we go.
All right. So all of you, as all of you head to bed for the evening, Damien, you start having a strange dream
Highest
where
roll.
you wake up. I say wake up. Where you see a place like this.
What? Of course,
And
the
you
one.
find yourself. You find yourself in here, alone. Vorpomon isn't with you. You're just in here by yourself.
Hello?
Your voice echoes.
Echo.
Bobamon? Anyone?
You're alone for quite a bit before you start hearing this happen. There's a loud glitching sound that begins appearing around your ears.
What?
Shit.
Before you see... Hold on, because I didn't actually expect somebody to make this.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Kane.
Here we go.
We don't need to go into the
there's no
void.
glitch on
Even I don't know
love
what's
void.
out there. It's all right. We pull you back, and I just
I love
say,
it when
"Clean
shit
up on
glitches on
aisle you." Don't worry, take your time.
boss.
And
What
through
is
this
wrong
glitching-
with you?
Hold on, as I have to reload roll 20.
No, you're good,
So-
you're good.
So as you're in this area,
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a band
on
surprises.
your own, and this glitching appears, you then see this individual in front of you
What?
kind of materialize across from you. And that's where we'll end session.
Oh!
Okay.
Grandpa,
Well, frick.
You want to explain this one?
Nope. Because I
damn
didn't
it,
expect
just-
anybody to make this fucking check at all. To be honest
All
with
right.
You
What's
said-
DC?
you. The DC was 80.
Why?
Wow.
gosh damn it, he's taking pages from Chris's playbook.
Well played, Kristen. Well played. I'm proud of this cliffhanger. Although there's one thing I'm reluctant about is the fact that we have the loudmouth and blunt person in this fucking moment.
I actually wanted Damien to be the one to access this first.
Oh no.
Wow.
I wanted it to be
Thank you,
Damien, and the
guys.
dice gave it to me. Thank you, game.
Yay.
You guys do that.
Who the hell are you?
Well,
You won't know
that's
until next session.
yeah.
Ah,
She said the cliffhanger. She said the cliffhanger. She said the cliffhanger.
The figure appeared in front of you, and that's where I'm gonna end session.
Son of a.
Don't worry, it's all good.
Oh,
Ugh. Sorry, please excuse me.
Next time on Digi-Tale, we find out who the frick that is.
When we find out if we're gonna survive Repamon or get our ass kicked.
Probably the latter.
We'll find out. He's only champion. There's who am I kidding? We'll find out. All right. So I guess with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all for the next one because I believe next week is my turn back in the DMC.
Indeed, you can finally have your cup holder back because I've had it for 2 weeks now.
Oh, good. Good. Hey, wait a minute. What's that coffee stain I see there? Did you clean up?
Yes. Oh, so I don't drink coffee. That wasn't me.
Oh, I
Right.
don't drink. You son of a bitch. You're co-DM.
Sometimes he stays up and falls asleep on the desk. I can't stop him.
Not gonna lie.
No thinking is hard.
Not gonna lie. I sort of did.
Kristen, this is my reaction with that cliffhanger. I said it in DMs.
Hate, double hate.
Double hate.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is sadly where we will wrap this up. So tune in next time, and I will be handling the DMC, and we'll have our players back in the helm. So, what dangers await Damien with this mysterious figure? What more amazing flashbacks will we hopefully get to? And will the gang be able to survive Repamon? Well, that's questions for another time. Wait, why am I doing this? I'm getting in the mindset.
You stole my thunder.
Would you like the thunder? You can have the thunder. Go ahead. You can wrap it up. Do the ending.
Lightning and the thunder.
So, yeah. What is the story with this mysterious figure? Thank you, Dice, for making it Damien.
You died.
What will this dream that Damien is having entail? Will the group be able to win against Repamon? What's the deal with him in the first place? Like, wow, what the hell? We'll see you next time as we reopen the book and turn another page in our Digi-Tale. And it's goodbye from me, Kristen, your DM, and it's goodbye from Mayon.
What the shit?
It's goodbye from Caitlin.
Hate you with every fiber of my being.
I love you too.
It's goodbye from Floof. Mood. It's goodbye from Jill.
Bye, everybody.
Quack. And it's last but not least, it's goodbye from Chris.
Kristen, I am so proud of you as a DM. You've caused fear, you've caused confusion, and you ended on such a great cliffhanger. The DM approves.
Thank you.
DM approves.
Thank you.
As a player, I'm curious, and I'm scared. For the sake of the suffering that's about to happen to Damien and Aeon, the fact that they were nowhere aware of this, I'm also approving.
Yes, Aeon was completely unaware of this. He did not know I was going to pull this out of my ass.
Then again, neither did you. Then again,
ODM is not aware of everything that's.
I'm aware.
Yes, I do
Then
have
ag-
And that's
secrets.
why I love it.
Then
And yes,
again, I'd also like to bring up one other thing. Neither did you think we were gonna get this. Anyway, yeah, that's all from me. Catch you later.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.